and I'm sure they will react well today.
How did you handle defeat, and what would you do to bounce back?
Well, you've just got to think it's your reaction. It's as simple as that. And sometimes it takes a player to do something. It could be Bruno running around. It could be a Harry Maguire header. It could be someone tracking back. You know, it doesn't only get the crowd up, but it gets your teammates up as well around you. So hopefully we see a lot of that today. And from that, you know, people start moving and getting into good areas. But it's all about reaction in a positive way.
What was your method to bounce back after defeat?
Just working even harder than I did before. And as Wes mentioned, all that intensity, the tackles and all, that would have been happening in training on the week building up to the next game. The players would have been so hungry, couldn't wait for the game, and Keeney was leading most of the time. So we were very fortunate. But look, you just need to try to forget it, remember it, what you did wrong or where you can put right, and then just train and work together as a team. And then it's all about now when you come out for the game. As soon as that whistle goes, boom, you go out there.
Some nice comments coming in on YouTube, actually, including one from Reptile, who says we should be looking up the table, not down at Villa below us.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that mentality, because City dropped points again yesterday. Should we be looking up and think, do you know what? Let's not think about third, fourth, fifth Champions League. Let's think about hunting down City and Arsenal.
100%, and you do that by starting that today.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you win today, you can the players can possibly think about that. And then from there, you know, like I said, Arsenal for me have been the best team in the league, but no one's been brilliant.
No.
I don't think anyone's been brilliant.
Arsenal have 4 of their last 7 at home as well.
Yeah, but
they're in a strong position to win it, aren't they?
They've been the most consistent, aren't they? It's as simple as that. You know, City are dropping points left, right and centre, and all the other sort of big teams, they probably haven't pushed on as much as they thought they would.
No.
You know, and it's a great opportunity for us now to obviously get a win, but by playing someone just who was so close to us in Aston Villa, you know, just pulls us away a little bit from where we was, I don't know, 2 months ago. You know, it'd be a brilliant situation and scenario, and then you can start thinking about things like that.
Yeah, well, you can see the table there, and obviously we have a better goal difference than Villa, but level. We mentioned it earlier, Quinny, if we win, that's 6 ahead of Chelsea, who were beaten by Newcastle at Stamford Bridge yesterday. Liverpool host Spurs, and the disarray Spurs are in. You expect them to win later today. But yeah, just do your job, do our own job. We can worry about the table later. Michael Carrick's very good at looking at game-by-game basis, of course, but as fans, we look at the table, I look at the table, we look at the table a lot, see where we're at, who we got next, where the points could be won and lost, but yeah, why not look up instead of down?
That should always be a Manchester United manager and players' mentality. You never ever should have the mentality of looking who's behind me. It's not natural. It's not normal. It's not.
Your teams are used to being that at the cutting edge of it all, challenging for titles.
You always look forward. Even when you get you're told to pass forward, you never passes backwards. So it's the same in the league. Today is a great opportunity. When we win, it should be. Of course, make sure we deal with the day first, deal with Villa, but it's always be looking forward and trying to catch who lays first. And if it's mathematically still possible, then I believe still going to be there.
Okay, from an extremely wet pitch side to a much drier international suite.
Welcome to the International Suite, where we've just bumped into Frank Stapleton, meeting fans, signing shirts, offering his opinion. We're going to sort of slightly interrupt people getting their pictures. Frank, we're just sidling into your picture. Tell us your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams for this game.
Well, I'm quite confident because I think we've got a good team playing good football at the moment. I think at the end of it, it's going to be hard work, as every game is now. It's mine.
You're trying to steal Frank's pen? We've got this on camera, trying to steal the pen.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. We've got witnesses. We've got it all recorded. You tried to steal Frank's pen.
No.
Did you get what you wanted signed?
No, I wanted this one signed.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, go on. You were saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking the game is a good game today. 6-pointer, possibility. You know, we're playing very well at home.
Got to ask your thoughts on the goalkeeper.
I tell you what, we'd be here for the next 10 years. He continues to make the progress, and what I like about him, he catches the ball. Doesn't punch it away. He comes in, he catches it. And that's great for the defence. They know that if somebody takes a shot, he's going to keep hold of it and not drop it, or not going to punch it out. So that you have to kind of react. But I think, he's been brilliant since he's come here.
Thank you very much. You're getting frustrated because we're asking questions. Let's ask you some questions. Come on. Tell us your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams. How important is it we win today? We've got you now. We've got you.
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
Excited about it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come here. You look very happy with that. This is a very mauve table. Are you Red or Birmingham?
Red.
Okay. This is not. These are. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Very good. We get the brand in shot. Tell us, how's your day going?
Great.
Yeah?
I mean, we get to see a United game. Come
Yeah.
on.
It's Mother's Day.
Yes.
Is this a mother? I don't make any assumptions about anybody's age. Is this a Mother's Day treat?
Yeah. It's actually for a senior trip.
Yeah.
Not for me, for our son. Yep. We're from Minnesota, so we come a long way to see United win.
And have you come just for this trip, or have you been doing other things?
Well, we were also in London, but this is the reason. Yep.
Get out of London. Great decision. Get up north. Perfect. Right. Key player today. Tell us. It's your trip.
Key player?
Yeah.
I think it's got to be Bruno again.
Yeah. Isn't it always?
Sorry?
Isn't it always?
Yes, of course, right?
It is always. And you met Frank.
Yeah, yep.
Nice, isn't it?
Got to meet, yes, exactly.
What a lovely day. You're trying to take. We're filming you, and you're trying to film us. It's like Inception. Right. We'll leave you alone. Have a lovely day. Let's get back to the rain. Here's Sally.
Thanks, Sam. Doesn't look lovely in there. We got former Swindon striker Jan Arge Fjordtoft dancing in the background as well here. It's all going on. But yeah, I mean, it is getting pretty severe out there. It doesn't affect the game, though. The pitch here is magnificent at Old Trafford, isn't it? The way the pitch is angled for the water to slope off.
It's okay.
Lesser grounds might be in trouble right now with the downpour that we're receiving.
It's a blessing. You've got to look at that, Solly. Like you mentioned now, the pitch at Old Trafford is outstanding. And as a player, this is the condition when you're playing. Of course, with the fans, we want it to be dry. But as soon as the whistle goes, you forget about this. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Yeah. So that's how we look at it.
Well, the players are about to get a taste of it because they are on their way out for a warm-up. Would you, Wes, if you were coming out doing your warm-up in this kind of condition, when you go back in, fully change?
You can do. A lot of players do that. Me personally, I wouldn't. Obviously, you've got a different top on anyway, but there is. I can't remember exactly, but there is players who come and change the whole socks and everything.
Yeah. I would feel like I would want to come back in, shower, change, and then get back out.
If it was bad at half time, I could do it.
Yeah.
But you just feel fresh.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just get straight back into it. But that's how bad it can be.
What about you, Quinny? Would you fully change, or what would you have done?
Get changed.
Yeah.
Just try, and because you want to be as light as possible.
Yeah.
But look, you just want to get over it. You're just so excited. But yeah, get changed.
I'm just not laughing at what Quinny's getting wet.
So the players are out behind us now for their warm-up. They will come out and kind of experience the crowd cheering them on here. Conditions, like we said, really bad, but we've said so many times, haven't we? What an opportunity now for these lads. Just seeing some of the warm-ups there. There's Bruno, Luke Shaw, who has been playing a couple of games now with a bit of an illness, hasn't he? But he's playing ever so well. But Bruno, the key man today, we mentioned earlier, Quinny, about his 14 Premier League assists. Brilliant. 6 ahead of the next player, which is Rayan Cherki of City. So let's hope we can add another one to that list today.
No, Bruno's been outstanding. And we know when he's playing well, we normally win. We need him to be on form today. He's the leader. He sets intensity for the team. As you mentioned, his assist and scoring goals. He's just an all-round player. So look, we need Bruno to be bring his A game today. And when he does that, we normally win. So hopefully we can do that.
Some really key battles all over that pitch. We've not spoken much about Cobby so far, Wes. In that midfield alongside Casemiro, who is a brilliant foil for him, and I hope he learns from Casemiro every game from now until the end of the season, when sadly the Brazilian will be leaving us. But you know, Cobby is the future of our midfield, so let's hope we see him have a really big performance in what will be a really key battle in the middle of the park today.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, listen, I think Kobe and Casemiro are really good together. I think today it's important that, listen, you don't win the game in the first minute, but to get command of that midfield, you know, get the ball down, start playing passes, start controlling the game, and I'm sure they will. And if they do that, I honestly think Barkley will struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since he's come back in, we know what Kobe can do, and he's got back into what he normally does. Yeah, but he's so intelligent, he's so good on the ball, so relaxed. And obviously we know what he can bring to the game, and I'm sure he'll do the same today. He's got that calm about him.
Yeah, and I loved after the Fulham game when Alex Iwobi talked about a challenge with Kobe, saying about the man has Ghanaian strength, you know. As well as his technical ability, he is so strong in that midfield, isn't he? Shields the ball really well, holds players off, good playmaker. He's got a lot to his game.
But the crazy thing about Kobe is, when you watch him, he's so calm. For someone so young, it looks like someone's been playing. It's like been there for the last 10 years. Amazing, this calmness, and of course the quality. When he gets into the final third in the box, he's got a goal in him. So we want him to get forward. Yes, he can control the game. He can do that, no problem. I want him to get more goals. I want him to hurt teams more assists. He's got so much in his locker. And the other thing we have to remember is that they had a game on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, they made a few changes, but we need to come out here really push him. What's his name? McGinn came in, he played, I think, 15 minutes. He's not been played the last couple of weeks, so he's not in the best of physical form. So we have to ask the question, start quick, really take the game to them and see how they cope, because they're still recovering from Thursday's game.
Yeah, sure is. Okay, you might see that a few of our players are looking very trim today with their haircuts. That's because a few of them went to visit the barber shop. Here's a little hint of what you can see from a brilliant new series on MUTV.
We go to one day, maybe, hopefully never. We go on holiday.
I'm jealous of your hair, or I want your hair.
You score after the haircut.
Scored after every haircut lately.
You don't have middle name.
Yeah.
You're just Benjamin Seshko.
Benjamin Sheshko.
Benjamin Seshko. Well done.
Oh,
Kali's here.
hello.
Oh, Mr. Diogo.
Hi guys, this is the nutrition of the make food.
Rice with beans.
Rice and beans. It's Portuguese expression. You just eat your rice and beans. Don't do more than anything. You just eat your rice and beans.
Is that,
Expression that
it's like the saying here. It's like if you say someone's vanilla, it's like vanilla, like neither. It's just like a.
No, but what we try to say is that, imagine, you're a barber, no? And now all of a sudden you're talking me about, don't know, nails. And I said, Carl, just eat your rice with beans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And don't try to do, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So stick to what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's like me now talking about I'm the best nutrition ever, and
just
with Felipe is there, you know? Eat your rice with beans. Or him coming to me and said, Diogo, you should cross like this. And I said, Felipe. But he was a fullback.
Defense,
Yeah, he was a fullback.
I was good at crossing. I was good at crossing. In my defense, I was good.
Brate, in Croatia, it's crazy crowds. Like people are doing too much.
Last time I've been there, I loved it. I ate one of the best risottos of my life.
Yeah. Well, in Croatia.
In Croatia, bro. It was like risotto, but with meat. Oh, I just get hungry thinking about it. We rented a boat. I went with Fred.
Fred,
Yeah, on an international break. We both didn't went to national team.
you were good friend with Fred.
Yeah, and then
The most unexpected duo.
why?
They both speak the same language, huh?
Yeah, but I would not give you together. Like, I don't know.
This buzz cut is getting better and better.
He didn't like it the first time.
No, the first one I didn't.
Do you not? Oh, it's a bit too long.
I think so. I think it was that. It was a little bit of like much more military style than just like a really proper postcard. Yeah, right now I really enjoy it. And his hair is so dense, secure.
Mano Licha is next.
Vais comer?
I think he's joking. No.
I have to make them wait because the last time we cut, I had to wait for all of those three guys.
The youngest. You're the youngest man. You need to wait, my friend.
This rule does work here in Man United, you know. The youngest. People don't like
It should.
it should, yes, but it doesn't.
And you score after the haircut.
Scored after every haircut lately.
Benjamin Šeško, what's your middle name?
Huh?
You don't have middle name.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell me. You're embarrassed, though. Just text me then. Brother, you know that it's just to go research on Google. People can.
But of course I don't have. I tried to make one up too, but I didn't.
You're just Benjamin Šeško.
Benjamin Šeško.
Benjamin Šeško. Well done. How is my name?
Diogo Dalo.
That's middle names. I have one.
I know what this is.
If you say in Portuguese, José.
José, brother.
Joselini.
You got this. Joselina.
José Diogo Dalo Teixeira.
You say the X, you say.
This Teixeira, it's really too much. It's not necessary to be there.
No, for me, the José is unnecessary. I told my parents straight away. José.
You know, X is isn't sh as well. As in like
Fernandes.
Well, like Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves, Fernandes. Yeah. But that's just pronunciation. It's not.
Why your hair is the longest to get cut as well?
Because it's very strong there.
Yeah, get on YouTube to see more of that series. Really, really good. Definitely would encourage you to go along and check it out. Benjamin Šeško, who features in that first episode, was our player of the month for February. Really well deserved. I mean, the amount of games he came on and won and changed was very, very worthy of the award.
Yeah, of course, yeah, big moments. Listen, I thought everybody played well, but listen, you need to score the goals, and he was coming on a sub and he was putting the ball in the back of the net, and it's exactly what we needed, and totally deserves it. And sometimes it's hard to come on and be really focused and be straight in the game, but you know, I mean, we've sort of consensed his character and how well he wants to do, and he's put himself in great positions to be able to score, and he's managed to be able to do it.
That goal, I mean, Quinton, you look at that and you just went, that's quality. It is quality.
I love this one.
All of his goals quality. This goal,
love this
we all
one,
love
Sully.
this one. Cunha's ball,
The change of pace.
out to Mbomo. This is
look at
classic
that.
United counter
This is
attack.
brilliant. And people think it's easy. This is not easy. That to still have the composure. Look, the amount of ground he covered to get into is absolutely brilliant. Look at the reaction. Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah,
this
that
is
was
United at the
a
highest
goal
level.
worthy to win any game, wasn't it? Absolutely superb. I like the variety of goals he scores, Wes, as well. Wes is laughing because he's dripping rainwater all over Quinny's head at the moment.
Sorry, Quinn.
I like the variety.
It's not on purpose.
That's not
yeah, the
purpose.
variety,
The
like you
variety
said.
goals.
And he looks really good in the air as well, Sully. But yeah, the main thing for me is he's getting in the right spots. You know, you want your striker to be, first of all, pouncing when we're doing counter attacks, but make some really nice little runs in front of defenders, behind defenders. He's seeming to sort of get that, and like I said, the goals he scored have been very, very important for us to be where we are now.
Yeah, that headed goal was great as well, wasn't it? All those goals were really, really good actually, but a cross swinging away from the keeper like that with the big striker coming in, that's
Brilliant.
That's reminiscent of days of old. It's a really good headed goal.
The good thing about him is he's getting his rewards now, because we watched him the last couple of months and he's been getting those positions. He's been doing all the hard work, the unselfish runs for the team, and finally he's getting his rewards. So as a striker, you want goals, and that gives him confidence. And as soon as he got his first goal, different player. Everything he was touching, he was getting to the right places, and long may that continue.
And I know he's on the bench today, but he will be chomping at the bit to come on and affect the game again, as he has done.
Yeah, and listen, I'm sure he will be on the game on the pitch at some point, but you're looking for that same reaction. And like I said, he's young, he wants to do well, he wants to score. And I don't think he'll let you down with that. You know, he'll do the right things and you know, look to put the ball in the back of the net again. Simple as that.
So you think Ahmad up against Digne could be one of the key battles today?
All day long. I'm back Ahmad all day long against Digne. Yes, he's a good player. He's got a wonderful left foot. He's experienced, but not probably the pace. Ahmad's trickery, his skill, his ability. You do not want to touch Ahmad in the final third, especially when he gets in the box. He's got the pass. Get the ball to Ahmad. Get the ball to Cunha on the other side against Bogarde. They're not natural defenders. Runs you behind. But you want to ask the question, as a Manchester United winger, you want to ask the questions of their fullbacks, and that's where we can get joy today.
And Ahmad, having been on the bench for the last couple, he'll be desperate to show again that I deserve to start in this team. It's great to have that competition, by the way, for the places, isn't it?
Yeah, it's healthy competition, and listen, he'll be excited that he's back on the pitch, but now he understands that, you know, we've got the players there now, so he's going to have to perform, otherwise he might not be in next game, and that's how you want it. That's how the best teams win, and you get your best out your players that way.
Cunha there as well, just by Ahmad. I know it's not the position he probably is it's not his favourite position to be from the left. He likes to be behind the striker, doesn't he? Or he can play as a 9, but what skill set do you think he has when he does come in off that left-hand side?
Goodness, Sully, we've seen his range of such a distance. He's got so much power, and Wes will tell you, it's if you're able to play in the first 11, it's already a blessing. If you're playing on the left-hand side, he can cut inside with his right foot. He's got the pass. He can shoot from there. He can cross from there. You can link up play with Mboma. So he's got everything to play for. Of course, the defensive side you have to do, which is a given. It should be normal. But his ability to come in from the line and have a shot to go and cross or find someone, he can do that all day long.
Yeah. So we need to be explosive up front and diligent at the back. Lenny Yoro in the team. Alongside Maguire. We've often talked about his potential, the ability he has. He's got some great skill sets, hasn't he?
Yeah.
How much of the game is he still learning at this young age? And how much potential do you think, as a player who's playing that position,
well, listen, he's got the base, hasn't he? He's got everything. He's an athlete, he's big, he's good on the ball, he can read the play. You know, he can do interceptions, he's got everything. And now it's just about becoming more consistent. You know, he'll still be learning. He'll pick things off every single player. You know, he picked something off Harry. I mean, we talked to him the last week, and he said he would have picked things off Lindelof when he was there. He picked some off Martinez. Yep. And you just try and put it into your game. But like I said, he has everything to be a top world-class centre-back for many years, and you can see that even now.
Yeah, I love his athleticism, and he certainly has a huge desire to succeed here, Quinton, doesn't he?
Sully, I mean, you get the opportunity to play for Manchester United. The desire is going to be out the window. It's going to be off the roof. So, as Wes mentioned, he's got all the attributes. He's now going to deliver. Of course, he's a young player, and he can learn so much from Harry, from Martinez, from Lindelof, as he mentioned. But now, when you get the opportunity to wear the red jersey, it's everything to play for. It's everything to play for.
Well, Lenny features in the excellent podcast Inside Carrington, and here's a clip from that.
Moving away from home at 18 is, I know some people do it and they move into digs at a younger age, but 18 is still very young. Did your family come with you?
No, they didn't come with me. I just had my cousin at the beginning and my girlfriend. They stayed with me in Manchester, and honestly, I had a good support, so for me it was not that hard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're from Paris, aren't you? Southwestern Paris, Saint-Maurice.
Yeah.
And then you go to Lille. So you were at Lille for a little while. So you moved away. I'm guessing you moved away from home at that stage when you went to Lille, and then you've moved away again.
Yeah.
Was it a big difference between going from Paris to Lille and Lille to Manchester?
Paris to Lille is not a big difference. It's okay. My family was in Lille, so it was good for me. But yeah, from Lille to Manchester is big. Not the weather. The weather is the same. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, the culture is not the same. Yeah.
I read a lovely article that your mum wrote, and she said you were basically the perfect child who never got angry, never lost his temper, basically, anybody who wants to know that article, it is from our friends at The Athletic. But it was such a lovely article that she wrote. And I thought, I have got 3 children and they have definitely lost their tempers. And I thought, I need to ask Lenny, because you must be the calmest man in the world to never lose your temper. You're very equal all the time. Is that how you view yourself?
Yeah, I think my mom never see me on the pitch, so that's why she say that. But at home, yeah, I try to, yeah, like she says, stay calm every time. Especially for my brother, you know, I have 2 little brothers, and I try to give them the good example, you know, in every situation. So I think that's why I'm like this, and I try to stay like this for them to have a good example also. Yeah.
Also, she said you never got into trouble as a child.
Yeah.
And you were very good at school.
No. I was not really good, no. No. But yeah.
Is she the reason that you're called Lenny? Is she the reason that you're named Lenny?
But it's not Lenny Kravitz.
Is it not?
No.
I love this when Wikipedia is proved wrong.
No. I heard that. I don't know why. I don't know if she said that. No, she didn't say that.
I don't know. I'll try and find out.
I'll ask her already, but it's not about this. It's just about she liked the name, so she just named it like this.
There you go. You see, we're disproving things on Inside Carrington.
Yeah, so check out that episode of Inside Carrington featuring Lenny Yoro. Okay, so we're getting ever so close to kick-off. We were watching some of the players warm up there and watching the keepers. Whereas it's difficult for the keepers. Of all the players on that pitch today, the keepers have got to be the ones who are probably most checking the surface and checking how the ball's going to deviate. We've seen Senna make a couple of really difficult saves off a skiddy ball off that surface.
Yeah, I think, listen, when we used to play, the man, whenever it was raining, shoot.
Yep.
Put pressure on the keeper, he might spill it might slide past him, or, you know, the rebounds are always there. He's not necessarily going to pick it up as easy as he would if it was dry. So, yeah, there's all little different things you can do, but it's going to be tough for the keepers. You have to really concentrate today.
So look for second balls off a spill off a keeper.
100%.
The strikers, the forward players got to be in there following up the shots.
Exactly. Defensively and an attacking threat. So.
Oh yeah, defensively as well. Defenders got to be on it, ready for rebounds.
To defend well and make sure you help the keeper out. But in attacking, I'm expecting Cunha every opportunity he gets in front of goal, outside the box. He's one of the best in the league. The same with Ahmad from the right hand side, coming in, getting crosses in or getting shots to goal. Bruno definitely. So ask the question to the keeper and then rebounds.
And as they have been in the Premier League all season, set pieces I'm sure will be important, Wes.
Oh, 100%. I mean, listen, if you can... the set piece has been crazy, hasn't it, this season, from all teams?
It has, yeah. But it's unlike any season I've known.
But it's obviously made it harder for the keeper to come out and collect it for one. So we more or less might have to punch it. But yeah, you can... If you get the plays in and around that 6-yard box, even clearances, headers might not be perfect. It could just touch someone, a flick on. So it makes everything a little bit more difficult when the weather is like this in set pieces.
What have you made of all the drama over set pieces this season, Quinny?
I think it's good, Tolly. I think it's brilliant. It's part of the game. Goalkeepers have to be stronger. Defenders have to defend, and if it works for your team, by all means do it. I think it's brilliant. But of course, if we want to come, if you're Arsenal, you're flying. But the teams that are suffering against them are obviously complaining. Look.
in that 6-yard box.
No, the keeper have to fight. The keepers are now do all this strength training, use it. The same for defenders. You've got to deal with your man. The keepers can use their hands, they can use their body, use it. So, no.
And as a defender, help your keeper out. You see a lot of jostling in the 6-yard box. Defenders trying to get the forward or the opposing player out the way. There is a lot of grabbing each other, pushing each other.
Isn't there? Even you say the game you could tackle more back when we played. Well, I think there's a lot more grabbing and holding in today's game. But listen, the referees have let it go. Yeah. But as a defender, you've still got to concentrate. You've still got to read the ball, time the ball, and get your head to it. You know, you have to probably just deal with it in a different way.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's just about it from us here, pitch side. Match. It's nice to know the rain's stopping as we come off air here. Well, we're going to hand over to commentators in a minute, but nice for the rain to stop just as we leave anyway. We'll be back at half-time, of course, but it's a huge game for Manchester United. Cannot wait for the kick-off. We'll hand over to commentators now, Liam and Ben.
Thanks very much, Sully. Yeah, much drier in the Old Trafford press box than it is down pitch side. It was absolutely biblical out there a moment or two ago. It is just about clearing up now, which is good news. Ben, the temptation here is to say that this game is absolutely huge in terms of the race for the Champions League. Is it, or is there still enough football left to go that there'll be more twists and turns, and actually we're not at the make or break stage yet?
No, we're not at the make or break stage, granted, but it is big because beating a team that's level on points with you and capitalising on what happened to Chelsea yesterday, it just gives you that psychological advantage as well, I think. Yes, we've still got plenty of points to play for, but with every game, don't forget, they diminish. So the more points you can get on the board at this early stage, then it stands you in much better stead to be finishing higher up that league.
It's the human condition, isn't it, to look behind you and see what's chasing you down. And obviously Manchester United have got Aston Villa level on points and Chelsea 3 points behind. But actually, with Manchester City dropping points yesterday, not only is there a chance here that Manchester United can put some distance between them, Chelsea and Aston Villa, but they can actually close the gap on second place in the Premier League, and maybe that should be the focus rather than looking behind you.
Well, I mean, we've been speaking about it for weeks and weeks leading up to this, that I still didn't feel as though, you know, going above Manchester City was a major obstacle. Yes, we've still got points to make up, but certainly by beating Villa today, and after obviously what we said about Chelsea, I just really feel as though it's not the be-all and end-all, but I tell you what, it wouldn't half go a long way.
One of the other things to think about before we say cheerio to people on YouTube and before we hear from Sam, who's knocking around, is Manchester United are in this race for the top four. They're desperately trying to find a way to get this consistency of result going. How much would this be a stepping stone for the rest of the season if they could get 3 points against Aston Villa? Does that cushion help you out?
I think it helps you out massively. I mean, when you think that after the Bournemouth game on Friday, we go into an international break, there is then no game for 23 days. That is a long time. It is a long time. I know that you hear the arguments whether, not playing midweek, does it help, does it hinder you? I think that's too long a break. And don't get me wrong, that's not just United, that is most of them.
Right, OK, we will have a little bit more of a conversation about the football or lack thereof for Manchester United's first team in just a moment. But here's what's happening. So now we're going to go and catch up with Sam. But before we do that, we're saying goodbye to the viewers on YouTube. Hope you've enjoyed the pre-match show. We are next going to take you YouTube viewers over for the watch-along for the Subway Cup final between Manchester United's women and Chelsea. They really need your support. So use YouTube as your second screen for that game. Stay tuned and figure out what's going on. Watch along all the way through that game. Should be absolutely excellent. So if you're watching on YouTube,
Right, it's almost kick-off time. It's almost time to go. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. If you can vote your scores. Let us know what you think is going to win. What do you have? What have you got? Who's going to win? The votes are coming in. The votes are coming in.
Coca-Cola, a proud sponsor of the Premier League on Sky Sports. Time to refresh.
I think he's picked a really good team. I'm glad he's placed Sesko back onto the bench, just so we can have a super sub moment there.
Aston Villa a real opportunity to steal a march on the other one in the race for Champions League football come next season. How big is this game in terms of not just getting that points difference over their rivals, but also in terms of how the sides prepare for the rest of the season?
Yeah, and it's also for United today. Villa on the back of the European game away, so you're sending a message also for them with Carrick's in there, if you're trying to get the job. You want to finish the season strongly. They're obviously on the back of a poor result against Newcastle. Try and get that momentum back quickly and be a real goal threat. And that's where the attacking players have to turn up. Villa's, saw the interview with Michael Carrick, so what do you want from your team? Energy, quality. Your attacking players getting on the ball, playing with confidence, get United fans excited between now and the rest of the season. So you're not just fighting for the top five, you're in there comfortably. You finish it. You put pressure on even Man City. And Villa, keep that pressure on you. Don't be worried. Don't be in trouble with a game or two to go, but we need to win our last two games. Get the job done early, play with a lot of confidence and a bit of freedom. And then all them type of performances would obviously give Mike Carrick a chance to get the job. That's what the players have got to try and go and do.
Could that difference in energy be the difference in the game today, do you think, Ashley?
Yeah, you need to. That's one of the things that Michael Carrick would have gone straight away and said to the team, energy and work rate. That's what the club's about. We always see that when me and Roy played for the Manchester United, you work hard. The fans are then back with you. They're backing you as well, and that's definitely one of the things that he's gone and turned around and said to all the players that he wants them to do that. And you look at the team today, especially the front line. He's probably looked at the Villa team with maybe thought Pau Torres was going to play, but Brian and Bruma playing, Ahmad playing, Kundu playing as well. There's a lot of pace throughout this team, so they've been looking for them boys to get on the ball and look to threaten Aston Villa. And for an Aston Villa side as well, they'll be looking at this game today and thinking, right, a Champions League place here. This has to get one over Manchester United. We beat them in the home leg going away there. We know it's not going to be the same game. It's a totally different team, but we'll be looking to get on the front foot and show them that we're not out of this race. We want to put ourselves up in that position to be in the Champions League places.
Last time these sides met in the league, Aston Villa beat Manchester United to go 10 points clearer than they are now level on points, Jamie. It feels as though the momentum is going very different directions.
Walking out the tunnel now.
Does that have a bearing on today?
Yeah, it does a bit. That's why I think you have to sort of lead towards Manchester United. Without like John McGinn back, as you say, makes a real difference in the team.
Yeah, to our brains right there.
If you can get 3 points, it's pretty much guaranteed the Champions League football next season. That's how important it is. And obviously, Liverpool got to play, puts a bit of pressure on them. Chelsea did you a favour last
We have to win this game. We have to win this game.
Huge day in football.
And your commentary team.
Massive, massive game.
Manchester United against Aston Villa.
Come on, Sona.
Two teams who emerge with little distance between them, and they are completely locked together in the Premier League.
We are locked in.
Only Manchester United's goal difference keeps them above Aston Villa.
33% for a draw, 67% for a win. Here we go. Yes, my brother. What's up? Turn the mic up. No worries.
Managing Manchester United at Old Trafford.
Alright, can you hear that? We are now live and direct.
High here with United back in the Champions League conversation.
How's your Sunday going, mate? How's your Sunday going? You ready to watch out? Can you hear that? We are now. Are you ready to watch good football? Yes, my G. Ready to watch good football? You ready to get some entertainment from Old Trafford? Welcome. Can you hear the commentary as well? Yes, we've got Kobe. Should be, man. Should be. We've got Kobe and Casa next to each other there. Ahmad is back. I'm glad he's put Sesko back on the bench because we need that super sub. We need it. And Burma needs to be in the box. He's been our biggest threat in the box, to be honest with you. That's it. Let's have it, boys and girls.
And Mason Mount, who's not played since a brief appearance in Carrick's first game back.
Mount is back. Mason Mount is back. Money Maze.
Villa back to the graveyard of their Champions League qualification hopes last season, when Emi Martinez
we need to catch up with you guys, bro.
In a 2-0 defeat that allowed
you guys don't worry. You shouldn't be worried about us. You should be worried about the top, the space, the gap is opening up. So we're worrying about City. We want to catch City. So we shouldn't be worried about this guy's Villa. But a draw will be fine for us as well. You know what I mean? I don't mind a draw, but a win will be even better. Imagine if we finish above you guys.
Last year when he scored against Leicester. After getting some minutes in Lille, John McGinn ends a 7-match Premier League absence. Morgan Rogers faces his former manager at Middlesbrough.
Imagine we finish above you guys. That would be so funny.
Ollie Watkins earned Villa their first leg advantage in France and scored in their last away win in the domestic league. There's no starting role for Victor Lindelof on his first return to Old Trafford. Harvey Elliott's in the squad, even though Villa are wary about Trafford that obliges them to make his move.
See United, take me home. Here we go. You hear that? It gives you goosebumps when you hear that at Old Trafford. The crowd. When you hear that, it gives you goosebumps. You're right there, watching it live. It's the best place to be now. I think the rain has stopped. Yeah, the rain has stopped. The rain has stopped. Martinez wanted to come to United, didn't he? Even waved goodbye to the Villa fans, thinking Amorim was going to sign him. I'm so glad United did sign him. He's a top goalkeeper, but I'm happy he did sign him.
The top two teams at the end of the very first Premier League season. Villa have never finished as high as
Away we go.
Since. Villa's defeat by Oldham back in May 1993 gave United their first league title in 26 years. Robin van Persie.
Morgan Rogers, the last game in December, scored 2 goals against us, I think. 2 goals. Let's hope he doesn't come. He's actually been poor recently. Yeah, he was waving at the fans, crying and everything. Like, come on, brother. Amorim wanted him. It comes with the baggage, innit? Like, it comes with a massive baggage, bro.
On the back foot with a long kick, which Barkley gets to. Sort of way up towards Ollie Watkins.
What is Dallo doing? What is that karate kick? Karate chopo.
Immediately in Mateus Cunha's favour. Sequence win here that the apologetic Ruben Amorim promised that the good days were coming. It may well be, but without the former manager,
Good touch. That's it. Yo. Ooh. Come on. Oh. That dummy didn't work, Bruno. It didn't work. He's a World Cup winner, but it just comes with a lot of baggage, bro. You know, it's too dramatic. And at United, we've not. If you look at history, we don't have keepers like that wind other teams up the way he does. You know, we've always had cool and calm, unless, you know, if they're pushed, then they'll come after you. But
partly as a result of their own form, partly as a result of a decline in Villa's. Here's Bogard. Certainly was captain in Wiggins' absence. Won only 2 of the 8 Premier League matches that he has stopped in as captain.
Come on, press him. Here's
Meeks.
Come on. Shoo! That's what I mean. The press is there, boys. The press is there. Press him. Mate, I'm hearing they're gonna do some massive signings. You know, they're gonna do some big signings. That's what I'm hearing. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I think obviously in the midfield we need that. Luke Shaw, let's go! Boom, boom. Woo.
In the way of Burmo.
That's a good cross.
Cases played him through the middle of the Burma out wide. Does look more suited to them when Cunha is out there.
Chase him, press him.
Chesko is not playing.
We've got too many men at the front there not to press this ball. I'm gonna press him. Yeah, I'm here. We'll be signing some good midfielders in the summer, bro. So I think, what's his name? If this guy from Forest, if they go down, it will probably gonna cost about 30 million. I think, is it Elliot Anderson or something like that, to play alongside Kobe? But that means you've got 2 young midfielders. You know, what about the experience?
Ball over the header away.
Come on, Harry. Come on, big Harry. You got given a suspended sentence in Harry Maguire for that altercation he had in Greece.
Missed him in his 7-match absence.
John McGinn, he decided all of a sudden to come, back from injury against United. I hate you, man. You know, he's such a good player for Villa. He's such a good player. I like him for that. But I think he should have waited after the United game to come back. Bro, no, he's not even selling. We've got people. Rashford is gone. What's the kid that went to Napoli? He's gone. So Rashford and Højlund, they're both gone. Casemiro will be going. Mazraoui will probably leave. Because I don't, even Dallo might go. I'm hearing that Michael Carrick don't fancy him if he gets the job as much. Come on, Harry. Oh! Bruno this point there, he said go after him. He knew that ball was going to go to him. So the squad will be empty, as you know what I mean. It's already empty, to be honest with you. It's not a big squad. So if Casa go there, that's empty. If Maguire, if they don't renew his contract, he'll be gone. But which I think they're gonna give him another year or two if he take a pay cut. And remember, it's the Champions League coming in as well now, so we need a bigger squad. Come on.
To Maguire, who's in the mainstay again under Michael Carrick, although he's had to switch to the left side of defence in the continued absence of Lisandro Martinez.
Oh, what a... Oh! That's a good header. What a pass. Oh! See, unforced errors. Yo, Formula 1 today, did you watch it? Did you watch F1? I think Hamilton finished third. Both McLarens were out. F1.
Sure.
Kimi, youngest driver.
By Barkley to John McGinn.
To Paulie.
He's getting a free kick to Casemiro's despair.
No, we can't. We will finish in the Champions League spot, man. We'll finish in the spot. No doubt. The way things are going at the minute, no doubt.
Looking long for Morgan Rogers.
Come on, Kumi.
By Shaw. He got the touch.
I think third or fourth is guaranteed for United. If we finish above you guys, that would be a bonus. I'm not gonna lie.
The ball in his early parts.
Third or fourth is kind of like a guarantee for us. I can see it.
Barkley. Rogers with the ball across.
Ooh. It's a good ball in there.
Riding the tackle from Brian and Burmo, and here is Emi Buendia. Watkins coming forward.
Bro, allow the play to carry on.
Rogers justifiably asking the question of if an advantage could have been played.
Yeah, let the ball play.
Casemiro just a couple of times now because United just can't get close enough to Villa. They're keeping good possession, just a bit of frustration.
Bro, did you watch F1?
Free kick was given against him for the challenge on McGinn, shaking his head again on this one. Lucadinha scored a free kick against Manchester United in Unai Emery's first game in charge of the club, but Morgan Rogers was taken on.
No goals yet. All the 2 o'clock starts. There's been no goals yet. Crystal Palace 0-0. Leeds United 0, Manchester United 0, Villa 0, Forest 0, Fulham 0. So you might have a cracking second half here from both sides. Free kick here.
They just genuinely not know what they're going to do.
The set piece coach should think they know what they're going to do. They've left it for Rodgers. He's looking at
it was a work free kick. If you just watch the game, he tried. Yeah, they're going to leave that one next time.
Free kick there from Zero.
If you watch McGinn tries to make the block on the players coming out, and he gets his foul given against him.
Don't watch it, right? Yeah. So Max was out of it today, man. No, well, he didn't win last season. He didn't win it, and this season they started really poorly so far. We've got the Ferraris and the Max back. Ferrari and Max, they competing with each other now. George is up there. Kimi Antonelli is up there. Luis is up there, third, fourth. And we've got... So it's Ferrari versus... It's Mercedes versus Ferrari, mate. Red Bull, they're off the pace at the minute. Yeah, for the over a year, he finished third, so it finished at the podium for the first time in a very long time. So give him a good car, he will race for you. But Lando Norris was out of it today. Both McLarens were both out.
He became the fastest Villa manager to 100 wins with that victory in Europe. Should be it 181 games. Here's Amadou Onana through to Luca Digne.
Yeah, he's cooking right now. Today he cooked, bro. He had a really good game. No, did he leave or did Mercedes not want him? I'm not even sure that story. I think he left. Did he leave for Ferrari? I think he didn't want to be a second best to George Russell, didn't he? But anyone can see that he's getting older now. It's not the Lewis that everyone. Foul. So yeah. But it's between them now, the race is between them. And the Mac is fast, man. It's quick today. I watched the replay. I didn't actually watch the live race. And they've cancelled Bahrain and Qatar Grand Prix.
Gets it away. Here's Cunha. Shaw.
The Bahrain and Qatar Grand Prix is cancelled because of what's happening in the Middle East now. Come on, boys, come on. Crossing.
Fernandez with a cross by Konsa. Again, assessing his options. Watkins was his only real option.
Come on, big boy. Hurry. Yo. Give him another year contract, bro.
The other option.
Yeah, it'll be funny if they win and always come second or third. But it's looking like all the race for this season. Well, you never know anyway because cars can change. McLaren, I'm not going to rule them out. Red Bull, Max, with his experience as well, I'm not going to rule him out. They might turn things up. Yo, Spurs might get relegated. Well, might get pushed down the bottom today if they lose at Anfield. I really want. I kind of don't want Liverpool to win, but also Ahmad is such a tricky customer. Look at him.
Of what?
He's so small. You think they can bully him, but Oh, what a pass! Oh, he didn't go.
Nowhere near Diogo Dalot, who he's looking for.
He told you to go. You can see the space. Bro, this is what I mean yesterday. This is what I mean. You can see that space because players are not doing that run. They're not doing that run towards the defenders, towards the back line. You struggle to score. And we saw that yesterday at City. Dallo should have gone because he pointed there. It's a goal.
Carrick's first Manchester United game in his first spell was a Champions League win against Unai Emery's Villarreal. Jadon Sancho actually scored in that because he can't play for Villa today against his parent club.
Experience there for Luke Shaw, you can see it. Yo, would you take Luke Shaw to the World Cup? Would you take Luke Shaw to the World Cup?
Now Euro.
Come on. That's it, Cunha. See Cunha doing that run. That's what I'm talking about. That's the run. Running behind. Running behind.
Menu. Casemiro involved again, looking for Dallo.
I think we've got to give him that control.
On Casemiro when he first came here for a player of his age. It's an easy role for him to fill, is it, when he leaves?
No, he's done okay in this last few months. It was a big fee, 60 million and £20 million a year for 4 years.
Ahmad didn't go with him. He left him to dry there.
He's a very experienced operator. He's partnered up with Cobimania in this last month or two. He's very assured.
What did Dallo just say? Dry the ball. I like this platinum boots Dallo is wearing.
To get into next season. Casemiro to Fernandes.
Struggled to replace him on set pieces.
That's it. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on.
Junior gets it behind. Diallo asking the question.
No, we need him second half, bro. He will come on second half. I'd rather have him on second half, bro.
There's a lot of shouts from behind that goal. What a cross it is from Cunha again. The two moments Manchester United have had both come from his crosses. Penalty shout here at the back post, Mings. Yeah, it's that shirt pull that you can just see. Mings has grabbed his shirt.
Are they checking
neck,
it?
Stretches
No.
on Ahmad's shirt. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
It isn't. VAR has checked and cleared it.
Yeah, second half, he will come in and score. You know, we need that super sub. We did have that on the bench the last game. We tried to play everyone.
Casemiro is in there, and Fernandes goes beyond him to Shaw. Cunha with the attempt at the cross. Get to Brian and Burmo. Here's Luke Shaw again.
Reset, people. Yo, Bobo, that's what I mean. That's the run. That's the run I'm talking about. Unfortunately, he couldn't get hold of that, but that's the run. You know, when you have strikers like that making those runs, it's crazy.
You see it most. Just watch Ahmad's shirt and the neck just getting pulled.
Yo, he clearly pulled his shit, man. But they tell you that's not.
Penalty. Let's go pretty quickly. Ahmad trying to draw the attention of it to the referee.
So hard, aren't they, for the referees to see those?
Having been a defender.
Watch Cunha here, they all putting the crosses in at the main. But as soon as Sesko come, they'll forget to put the crosses in.
Just a little grab, just gonna let go.
Ahmad, he should be there. That's what Bruno is saying. That's your position there.
Seeking to involve him more. Play rotation game. Martinez takes the direct route himself. Here's Menu.
Oh.
They knew he would have been offside.
Keep going.
Near side, you drop back in.
Come on.
Chelsea split that ball offside very effectively in Villa's
Come on.
last Premier League
Come on. Kobe. Come on.
Dallo.
Waves. Here's Dallo. Hernandez against Banana.
Yeah, Kobe has run the socks off there.
Yoro. Dallo's ball across. It was a good ball as well. No takers.
Well, he should be annoyed.
Bro.
Dallo, because it's Bruno Fernandes and Burmo that are in there. It's pretty simple. Get in there. Get across defenders. Both of them, I don't think.
At the minute, he's looking at it. Yo, three good crosses into the box. I think this is where you ask why Sesko. And when Sesko plays, they don't do that. They don't do this. For
Dallo himself will hope to be on the end of this, or Casemiro, or Vermo. Mings deals with it for now. Yoro with a flick back. And Tyrone brings a powerful defensive presence.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gets past him. Casemiro with a cross, Mings in the way. There's another corner.
The goal is coming. The goal is coming. Watch Bruno, right? Bruno will go ghost. They will turn up with one play, one chance. They will just hate it. You just produce an assist that out of nowhere.
Attempts to unsettle goalkeepers, a regular spectacle.
If this was Arsenal, they would be crowding the goalkeeper. Look at that. Look at United. Simple.
This one out towards Harry Maguire, who wins the header.
Oh!
This is a fine save from Martinez.
What a save!
Villa looking to break with Morgan Rogers.
Get him, Bruno. Get him. That is Bruno, bro. That's Bruno. You said what? What did you say before?
Players coming from behind.
Oh,
Casemiro tries to get it through.
Oh, unlucky that play there.
Penalty check going on from that last corner for an incident involving Casemiro. This one was Barkley on Casemiro, but it has been checked and cleared now.
Still 0-0 all three games.
Here's Mings. Consa. And here to Watkins. Here's Barkley. Deep. Rogers curls one in. And Deer was hoping that it might run. He curled in two against United at Villa Park in the reverse fixture, Morgan Rogers, and he had his sights set again there. Digne. McGinn.
Why do I feel like Villa are going to score now? They look threatening.
There's a penalty shout at the other end on Casemiro, Ross Barkley. Goes down easily, Casemiro. This is the save.
Whew, Ahmad, what a chance. And what a save.
To his left. Emi Martins, as you can see, and then he has to adjust.
Wow. That was close. That's it. In that box as well. In the box. You can't keep doing that.
This is 3 two-goal kickoffs and no score yet between Forest and Fulham and Crystal Palace and Leeds. Those matches available to you on Sky Sports.
Can get Cunha on the ball. In a minute, he looks to be enjoying it. Get Cunha on the ball. He's playing really well there.
The better team for the first 10-15 minutes, United. Definitely improved in this last 10. Got the rhythm in the passing now.
Header from Scored with a header against Villa here back in May. And also won the penalty, which sealed their fate. Michael Carrick scored his first Manchester United goal in a 3-1 win over Aston Villa here 19 years ago.
That was a long time ago, man. It feels like a long time ago.
Back to Mings, who he succeeded as captain. Here's Maiden. Maguire.
Get Cunha on the ball. Get Cunha on the ball for me. Bruno is looking for that assist. He's drifting. He's drifting. He's drifting out. Come on, Darlow. Well done. Well done. Ahmad. Set him up. Oh! Why didn't he shoot? That's your favourite foot. Come on, Kubi. Come on. Cunha.
Cunha thought about lining one up. Forced away in the end. To the slip. Bruno.
Give it to Cunha.
It's Casemiro just couldn't sort his feet out. Shaw.
Why didn't Darlow shoot?
Cunha. Rogers into the dangerous area. Bogard sorted out the concern, and Onana has a bit of a knock.
The end of last season, Villa did play badly in that game, but just felt that they lacked that bit of belief. When you're watching them here now, the football's quite nice through defensive and middle third, but then you get that final third with a bit more punch from them.
Well, it was a controversial game, wasn't it? Because Morgan Rogers had a goal he thought should have counted ruled out because Altai, the goalkeeper, had in the referee's opinion, control of the ball, but because he'd blown before the ball crossed the line, VAR couldn't intervene. Rogers it was who scored both for Villa back in November against United in the Villa Pride when United played well. There's Dinga. Header away by Noro. Begin.
Do this bit well. Connect to that last part. Goals will be a problem for them recently.
Villa, they come in. Yeah, moving forward.
Nice.
Right, again, comfortable on the ball, Villa. We don't want them to start doing that around the box as well. We don't want that.
Spots up. Again.
You're letting them have the ball. Or maybe it's just setting a trap.
Finding the space for Emi Buendia. Partly coming onto it, but Vermo was switched on. Mings. Richard. Morgan Rogers. Villa actually haven't completed a league double over Manchester United for 71 years when, get this, the two games were actually played on consecutive days in December. Days when you play home and away on successive days over Christmas. So what a goal for the Premier League era isn't the best. Here's Buendia.
Well done, Kobe. Well done. What a tackle. Oh!
The extra pass, I get it, and he could have played Dinya in there, but he's got into such a good position. He's such a creative player. Get a yard and get your shot.
Come on, Ahmad.
Off the hook. Talent up there, Buendia, Watkins, Rogers, and McGinn.
Ronaldo's attempt to try and force the issue. What? Richard Burmo, away by Mills.
You're keeping you playing the map ball, man.
Constant.
Front four with this build up from the back. I think he's the team. He's really slow at moving it out of the back and through midfield so far in this game. Villa doing it well. So when you get into the final third, the United front players look more dangerous.
Barkley. Now Konsa. It is only the top four at the moment that will guarantee you a place in the Champions League next season. England's position in the UEFA coefficient strong, although it wasn't helped by results this week when Aston Villa were the only English winners in European competition. Success in that table decide whether fifth place will get you into the Champions League next season. There's Kuhnke. Now Bruno Fernandes. Ogon's clearance lands at the feet of Luke Shaw. Mainu. What?
Shoot!
Kobe Mainu spots the run of Dallo.
Ooh. That was close.
To Amad Diallo, and here's Casemiro. Maguire.
That's a good crossing.
Casemiro's ball across. Not well guarded, positioned himself to ensure that he couldn't reach and Burmo.
A lot in front of goal, but to these crosses, this one from Casemiro, actually really good balls into the box, and I think they should be tied. I think the forwards that are in there should be busting their gut to get on the end of them. It hasn't happened so far.
Well, Fernandes from the corner looking to put another good ball into the box here. Goes short to Amad Diallo. Cunha. And Burmo. To keep United's
I'm not done
hopes
really
up.
well to keep that in there. You've done really well there.
Cunha.
Oh!
Follow it in round the back.
We need a goal.
One's just a little bit too far ahead. Villa line pushing up. Just Guire and Casemiro have to adjust their positions back the way. It's difficult then for them to get on the end of it. So the forwards not having a touch in the box yet. There's Brian and Burmos. Watkins. Johnson is a bit down this left hand side. Just can't get him in the game where it matters.
But we're far away from you guys. You guys are what, 9 points. No way we can catch second place. No way we'll be able to compete with you guys for that second spot.
Watkins that stopped him alongside him, which he's
Wow.
to do. Here's Bruno Fernandes.
There's no one in the box.
Casemiro. Concert. What's the attempt?
Oh, Bruno is quality, bro. He took 3 men out.
Morrow. Mainu.
Now who's gonna run past Cunha down that flank? No one. No one is doing that.
Burmo to Mainu.
There we go. Dallo.
Position.
Oh my God.
The finish.
To have the edge in the final third, but
Oh
that's
my
when
God.
they get into Cunha and into Fernandes. Things start to happen. Bruno Fernandes is
That's the run I'm talking about.
Drifted,
Such a good run.
pass into the path
The
of
finish
Diego
is
Dallo.
absolutely
He's furious with
abysmal.
himself because his first touch isn't bad.
Oh
His
my
right knee.
goodness.
It's just awkward with that left foot. A little bit wooden.
Bro. Dallo, what happened?
In December, Dallo scored his only goal of this season so far.
Come on, come on. Go, go, attack.
Here is Mateus Cunha.
Right, I'm at now. Run flank, run down.
Up against Buendia. Here's Rogers. Played by Barclays fan Watkins, whose involvement in the game has been limited so far.
He's got to do better than that. It's a really good ball into him. His job is to get all the ball, bring others into play.
Let's go, Richo, let's go.
He's been out of the game, a little bit rusty. Fuller have lost the way in the last 10, 15 minutes.
Shaw. Mainu. It's casual from Casemiro. Rogers. Watkins
Close him down, close him down.
Waiting for runners. Rogers and Buendia.
Well done,
He's shown through a bit of it to Maguire. Again, more on the follow-up for Aston Villa. And Shaw behind the cross, throws it against again to win the ball kick.
Luke Shaw is absolutely crucial, stopping the goal there. And that first ball that tries to get played through from John McGinn. he should do better again, Watkins. He's got the dream scenario up against Maguire. He's got him in the box, but then McGinn follows up. But just look at the back post where Buendia is. Maybe Lambert would have stopped it. It's a good block from United's left back.
It was John McGinn who was driving at that Manchester United defence. Got his hand in the process.
Should have been a corner, actually.
Still 0-0 all games. Smart, all games.
Getting the ball into the net is proving a problem for both these teams at the moment.
Come on, people, wake up, wake up, wake up. Offside.
Up against Ollie Watkins.
Yellow card.
Having gone through the formality of striking it, picks up a very unwise yellow card.
Really not a subject. It's 41 minutes in this match for him. I mean, he's off. He's a yard off. It goes up early. He knows he's off.
He still couldn't score.
Knowing it's just a regulation booking.
Well, he puts himself under pressure now against the only team that he's been sent off when facing, Ollie Watkins.
No, United, what is going on?
Red card against them when he picked up 2 yellows, the second of which was for simulation. And he's in peril again.
It's been disappointing. Forward play, disappointing with a full stop. United players at the back take far too many touches on the ball, too slow. It's better when they get into this type of area with him on it. Just didn't get fed the ball early enough. Just seems to be the opposite of what is a very simple thing. Get the ball into as early as you possibly can with quality to the most talented players. Yet you see defenders constantly on the ball, walking with it.
Rodgers.
Really good for Rodgers.
Setting it partly for the run. Rodgers has carried on, but it's Watkins he's looked to. Across there, Joro. Here's Minu. Fernandes.
There's a counter-attack on from one end to another. Bruno Fernandes is limping back, but then he gets interested. And it just opens up as that Villa back four decide to go back. Look to see if there's an option on. There isn't. Of his best. Singing Ollie Watkins' name over in that far corner, trying to lift him.
Well, he got a goal in midweek at Lille. It was a much-needed goal for his confidence. Ollie Watkins, a header. So he has been suffering from a goal this season, and you would think at 30 years of age, this year's World Cup would be his one and only shot at a World Cup, and he needs to keep himself in form to stay in Thomas Tuchel's thinking.
Yeah, in the last 5 minutes he's had 2 one-on-ones against Harry Maguire and Lenny Yoro in perfect positions, getting them inside the box. He's just lacked that little bit of belief, that bit of quality to know what exactly he's going to do. Forwards of his age and experience, usually when they get into those areas, you think, right, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do to work a shot. So he demonstrated that.
King's kick is put behind for a corner. Should the return and begin today at the age of 31 makes this Villa's oldest starting lineup in the Premier League since 2012. The Villa captain is going to take this corner. We're moving into 1 minute of added time. Villa haven't posed too much of a threat in front of goal here to Manchester United. Could this be the key to unlocking that United defence?
Come on, Shaw. He's been solid today. Shaw's been solid. Come on.
Now United could spring.
Ahmad, let's go.
Diallo has two running forward to his right, pushes it back here to Cunha. He's got four ahead of him now.
Oh, unlucky there.
Blocked by Anana.
What?
That's a shot.
Crystal Palace 0, Leeds 0, but Dominic Calvert-Lewin has missed a great opportunity to put Leeds ahead. A miss from the spot that means it remains 0-0 at Selhurst Park. And it's half-time here. And Amad Diallo has had the best opening of the match for United, with a header that was pushed wide by Emi Martinez. Diallo got in as well, but his attempt was glazed over. It's been easy on the eye from Aston Villa without being a threat in front of goal, and it's deadlock at half-time. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 0.
Man, we've not taken our chances, bro. That is a no-no. We've had some solid chances put into the box, but we've not managed to take those chances. That is just a no-no, brother. But it's a game that we should win. Sesko comes on, scores the winner. Sesko comes on, he will score the winner, bro. Let us know what you think. Luke Shaw, Kobe, they've been solid. Cunha has been solid. We need to do more runs. And we've not seen enough runs there. We've not seen enough runs coming from these guys. So Sesko might do it second half. We need to score, man. We need a goal. Definitely need a goal. You're praying for a draw. You're praying for a draw, but not today. We'll get the win. We'll get the win, bro. We'll get the win. But why do I feel like Villa, they sort of like not playing at the minute? I think they might come out, give you a goal, a score, and then that's the only time United will wake up. You know, because we always tend to do this. We should see a really good second half coming up.
Yeah, United played well, mixed their game up really well. We are getting set piece, we know decent United are. Maguire getting the first contact, and Ahmed. It's a good contact on target, probably standards here for the goalkeeper, but yeah, United have played well enough. I think they'll be disappointed. They've probably not tested the keeper a bit more.
Actually, they've done well, Manchester United, in creating the chances, just not necessarily in finishing them.
Yeah, of course. You know, you've got to get into the box, and you know you've got to create them. So they've done well to create the chances, and you know
Casemiro
there
looking for a
could
penalty
be
here?
he's looking for the penalty, and you know Ross Barkley he's a bit stupid to be honest, because VAR they could go to anything, but you know, I don't think Casemiro is going to get that one. You know, Man United got to keep creating chances, and you know they did that through Diogo Dalot as well. It's a great ball from Bruno Fernandes. It's made a great run, but you know when you get yourself in there, these big chances now you've got to take them. You know he's got to at least hit the target.
Good first touch on it. It was a really good
nice.
first touch. So you're thinking, you've done the hard bit here. Yeah, be disappointed again, not testing the goalkeeper.
Encouragement to be taken from the chances that they're creating, but maybe looking at Šeško on the bench and thinking that he could potentially make a difference.
Absolutely, because Šeško on the bench, we look and think, God, I love crosses like that. You know, someone on the run that just arriving on it. It's a bit unlucky it was Ahmad that time. That's a really good ball in. You can just imagine him coming in. And we will see Šeško if it stays like this. I'm sure he'll get half an hour or so. This was another good cross as well. But it's just that anticipation. Sometimes we're so used to people in this position cutting back onto their other foot. That is great delivery. When you think about Man United over the years with Beckham and the likes, just crossing that ball in, did not wait in, sticking into good areas. Bruno Fernandes tries to get there just a little bit too late, but Šeško will want crosses like that.
So as I said, no goals as yet in any of the 2 o'clock kickoffs, but there's been plenty of action at Selhurst Park.
We have a penalty missed at Leeds United. He missed it completely, fluffed it, and we had a red card as well in that same game. That's mad. The Leeds United game. It's crazy. But second half will soon come up, and we need to win second half. We need a goal. So the votes, we've had about 7 votes, 71% United to win, 14% draw, and 14% Villa to win. So let's keep it going. Let's hope we get the win, man. Let's hope United get the win. Come on, one the story up, man.
Range that lasts up to 680 miles, memories that last a lifetime. Renault Astra E-Tech self-charging full hybrid. Renault Astra with 0% APR representative for £349.
Barca, they're voting for the new president today.
Goal is the Selhurst Park, but there's been plenty of action to the past. Let's start with the most straightforward in which was the award of the
See the builds, and you're thinking, what an opportunity here. Go
Wow.
1-0 up just before half time.
He blocked it.
Great complexion
It's
on
a
the first half.
clear handball there.
Manu's been in great form this season, just skews it wide, and then all of a sudden it starts to unravel. It ends up being a really, really bad 2 or 3 minutes after that.
He scored his previous 2 penalties this season, but gone in the opposite direction.
There you go back to double wake up.
Well, that might be the decision for him. Gabriel Goodmanson has been sent off. This was the first yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a yellow card. You see Goodmanson there on Brennan Johnson, he's just got too tight to him there. Brennan Johnson's only going to want to come back inside, and he's just pulled him down, and he's got a booking for him right inside.
What about this one for the second, though?
Looks harsh. Looks really harsh, and we've had a look at it a few times. Get it, no problem with the first booking. There's no danger just near the halfway line.
What a shame that.
The JD Camvo there,
yeah, they're
celebrating.
enjoying it. Yeah, listen, that's the modern player, isn't it? Yeah, but no, it looks a bit harsh. The second yellow.
So no goals in any of the games, but we will be back to watch Manchester United against Aston Villa. Manchester United created chances in the first half. Can either side make the breakthrough in the second?
Come on. Too much pressure, man. Players are walking out. Hugo Tudor working on the pitch there at Anfield.
Looking to get themselves out of the relegation battle. Kickoff is at 4:30. And there are 3 2 o'clock kickoffs that you can keep your eye on as well. Crystal Palace taking on Leeds, Nottingham Forest taking on Fulham. They're the channels if you want to keep across them, but our focus is going to be on events at Old Trafford, where it's currently Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 0, and taking you through the second half, Gary Neville and Rob Hawthorne.
Well, Aston Villa are the only top 6 rivals United have yet to beat this season. They have already recorded wins against Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea and Liverpool. And
That's some record, that.
keep them at arm's
Well,
length.
Aston Villa, that's left. We
It
need
is
to beat them.
important for Michael Carrick's side to get the 3 points from this game, but there haven't been too many indications that they will. Just that one header from Amad Diallo that worked Emi Martinez. Brandon Burma's late returning here, which is the reason for the delay to the start of the second half. Bruno Fernandes awaiting his arrival and then sending him to the opposite side he wanted to go on.
Here we go. Coaches would want more urgency, more speed in the passing, the tempo. Not been created in that first half at all.
I should remember, had an 11-day break since their last outing when they lost to Newcastle. Villa have had the European game in between.
Come on.
They were pulled back there by Barkley. The cross came in anyway. Here's Shaw.
Ross Barkley has been pulling checks, you know.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh.
Shaw with the cross that Consa gets away. Maguire. Fernandes into Amad Diallo. Fernandes away by Mings. It's Diogo Dallo's cross. Richard Nana clears. Dallo again. Manu this time. Good by Mings. Too much so far as got past Consa and Mings. Adding to the general sense of frustration for Manchester United. Shaw. They knew made another one of those runs from out to in. And Burmo. Amad Diallo. Very excited.
Skied it.
Strike quite well. I'm not quite sure that the pass originally was for him. I thought it was for Dallo.
Skied it.
A big ask on his right foot
Big
from
chance.
there.
Oh. This is wrong foot. It's wrong foot. Why not? Give you a go. Press.
Barkley.
Press. Go
Two
with
in
him.
from Emi Buendia. Casemiro is a bit 2 minutes and 10. It's fourth game here at Old Trafford this season. The referee and United have won each of the other 3. The last one was against Manchester City in Michael Carrick's first game back here. Despite the winning start, drop points against West Ham, and then that defeat in the last outing. So that's a late wonder goal from Willasula. Here's Cunha. Casemiro winning the tackle on Rodgers. Although certainly the crowd felt he was pushed over. There's Ollie Watkins. Fully and squarely by Yoro. Casemiro with a flick. Casemiro turned into trouble there against Ross Barkley.
Come on, boys.
Shaw. Mainu. Watkins. And again, tries to send Watkins away, but Maguire on the edge on him.
Just thinking there, watching John McGinn in that number 10 position, whether Unai Emery had considered or would consider flipping McGinn and Rodgers to see whether that would look a little bit better for them, get that counter attack moving through central areas, free Rodgers from this right hand side. Looked off quite a bit.
And there's wide to Amad Diallo. Here's Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with a deflection.
Well, heads turning pretty much to the left as we look. Quite a bit in the start of the second half. Bruno's definitely stepped it up. A lot more urgency from him.
Fernandes corner. Cunha really striking cleanly.
Mings has done well on those headers. There's a couple that he's headed from underneath his bar.
Here's Dallo. Luckily, who won it back in the first place, finds Morgan Rodgers.
Let's go. Let's go.
Again, it breaks down for Aston Villa, which sets up this charge. Fernandes and Burmo! And for only the second time, really, in this match, Martinez is active.
Morgan Rodgers giving it away in a poor area. Trent shirts flood forward, he just gets into that channel and Burmo alongside Konza. Konza feels like, okay, I'll trust my goalkeeper, let him have a shot.
Casemiro! It's the same old formula.
Show them
The
how it's
set
done.
piece
Show them how it's done.
opening the door for his 7th Premier League goal of
Show
the
them how it's
season.
done.
It's his best return in United
Sean, you
colours in what looks like being his last season in United colours.
I said in the first half, how's
Come
Liverpool
on.
replacing positionally in midfield?
6-7.
It's going to be very difficult to replace him in both boxes
So will be
because he is
Sunday.
sensational at getting first contact on headers.
Oh, Casemiro, he's living in it. He's going.
And the badge is presented into the Trafford end by the Brazilian. It was coming. United was stronger. The last 20 minutes of the first half, the first 7 or 8 minutes of this half. And Mings had done really well on corners. This one's just a little bit short of him. And Casemiro just gets up so early. It's a brilliant,
Yes, brother.
brilliant header.
1-0.
He's got a lot to do.
Here we go.
It's a really good glance
Here we go.
into that far corner. Couldn't be any better in off the post. And much deserved for Michael Carrick's men. They've been the better
Carrick,
team.
the celebration
Stepped
there.
it up at the start of this second half. Far more urgency.
Son of 6-7 everywhere. Everyone is going 6-7, bro.
United's
Everyone is
goalkeeper
going
celebrates
6-7
as
right
his
there.
opposite number is beaten. And if United do get into the Champions League next season, Casemiro might not be around to play in it.
Oh.
He's just scored a big goal for them in that
Close
quest.
it, close it, close
Rogers
it.
is
That's
there
it, that's it.
for a response.
Maybe it'll kick Villa into game because it's as if they played a game of possession. Just far too nice in this game. They're waiting to get beat. They've got to react. Just wonder whether Rogers has to go in more central and McGinn has to come out here. Goal that Rogers scored at Villa Park against United, just off that left hand side. I've seen it so many times over the years where players who are right footed just can't play on the right side.
Come on.
That's up the left or central.
Come on.
Genius cross. Anana.
Come on.
Take the other side of the drop
That's
now.
it, get it out.
Casemiro. Anana, good turn by him. It's McGinn.
Come on.
And Villa still not being offered
Whoa!
anything. Giving it away again,
What's
United.
that?
And here's Rogers.
Oh.
He skips and rides the foul, Morgan Rogers, but it was kicked. Just on this first one here from Casemiro there, that's a foul. He just plays the advantage, but there's no doubt. This is a far better area than the one we had in the first half when we tried that tricky one. It's come alive.
Well, that's the effect an opening goal does have. Aston Villa now have to forge a response. And either Dino or Buendia to take the responsibility of this, to try and give Lomans the first real work he's had to do in the afternoon.
Come on, save
He's
it.
gone all in on the wall as you'd expect.
Save it.
It's going to be a strike, left or right foot. He's got with the centre backs in there, Casemiro. Now,
The wall in front of the wall as well. Three-man line for Aston Villa. It's Buendia. The ball does what it was put there for.
yeah. It's Casemiro. Header at one end in the back of his net and one there that may have stopped a goal. It's a good block.
Proving his value to Manchester United again. Scored from the corner.
Corner.
To be on their guard against one. Dinia's kick.
Come
Met by
on,
Maguire.
out.
Bogard. Here's Consa. Dinia helps it across and Anna could bring it in at his third line. And then Yoro.
Good defending, good defending.
Here's Consa. Bogard. Here's Anana.
Nakamura's decided to zoom.
Barkley.
That's it, that's better. Don't bring it back forward, please.
Finding Morgan Rogers. Again. Very narrow gap for Rogers to try and get through there, and in his attempt to do so, he's hurt himself. Casemiro came clattering in.
He got the ball, Casemiro, but it's the fact that he got sandwiched by Mainu and Casemiro there. He got the ball, but the fact that Mainu comes from the wrong side gives the free kick. Villa are going to act.
We can't be giving these free kicks, right? You know, this can't be happening. Man. We can't be doing that.
So Leon Bailey and Tammy Abraham are the two replacements that Unai Emery has called for here.
Abraham's from Watkins a bit straight swap. A bit Wendy on again. Kid maybe if he's coming back from an injury, maybe just has the hour in him. Morgan Rogers, I'm sure, will go into that central position. He's been crying out for that.
Minor blemish on Casemiro's day. He's just been booked for this challenge that's led to this free kick. It is only a minor blemish with the way the scoreline is at the moment for Manchester United, unless Villa can produce something from this. McGinn tries to open them up. Mings gets underneath it and heads wide.
I actually think that's an easier chance than Casemiro's. But he's just not as good in that position, Mings, as Casemiro is, because it's a free header. He sees it coming from a long way out, and he should do a lot better.
So Ollie Watkins, his confidence is at a bit of a low ebb at the moment, is one of those taken off. John McGinn the other, with Bailey on, and Tammy Abraham on 2. Sure. So it's coming under pressure there from Amad Diallo, but referee not convinced enough of the coming together to give him a free kick. Mings. Mundia. Abraham is dispossessed. Diallo.
Come on, Amad.
Here's Burmo. Casemiro puts her over the top with Dallo's header. She doesn't. That's a bit.
The chances are coming. The chances are coming.
Positions near to goal twice today. Hugo Dallo.
He could have had 2 goals today, Dallo.
One from number 2s in the past. The header came off his shoulder.
Well, I was surprised actually that certain number 2, not too far from me, did actually score in this fixture once.
I did.
One of not many.
Goals. Not great. Dallo should have had maybe 1 or 2 today.
Liverpool against Spurs to come, and Ekitike is on the bench, and Rio Gamoa is in the starting lineup for Liverpool, who also have Mo Salah on the bench. Here is Onana.
What a save! What a save by Lamens.
From Lamens.
And straight away, Morgan Rogers' presence in the centre of the pitch. Just watch this. There, beautiful to Buendia, and all of a sudden it opens up the whole game. Abraham makes that run across Harry Maguire, but they've got 3 in the box off the back of it. Now we're at the back post, 4 joining. It's just right above Larmans, which helps him. The immediate impact of the substitutes.
In his corner, Touch back towards Bogard, just dropped a bit short. Mings.
United need to wake up.
Bailey's cross towards
Come on,
Console,
Bruno.
away by Shaw. Digne back in. Barkley! 1-1. His first Premier League start in over a year. Barkley scored on the last one. He scored on this one too.
It's been coming.
That's
It's been coming.
big goal for
It's been
Aston
coming.
Villa.
It's been coming, man.
Breaks from those red shirts.
Guys,
Not quite sure what it's about.
guys, it looks like a handball.
Maybe it's the suggestion of a handball as it goes towards Mings.
There.
Just there.
There. It's a handball.
As it comes back out, it just gets played into that back post area. Luke Shaw does enough. And Digne plays it back into a dangerous area. And then you're just talking about whether Ross Barkley has the technique. And by goodness, does he. It's on his weaker left foot. But his concentration is absolutely fantastic. There's a look there, maybe. Onana, is he blocking Larmans? That would be really harsh. Larmans has no chance on this. Absolutely no chance. The hit from Ross Barkley is so true.
And
Villa
he bends
level.
his back, doesn't he, to make sure he doesn't get a touch.
I mean, that would be extremely harsh.
That's a handball. The handball was there and he was blocking you as well. Did he touch it?
Oh, has it
Offside.
back?
Offside.
Has it flipped him?
Offside.
I mean,
Is there a pressure there? There's no obvious deviation of the ball, is there?
how can you see? I mean,
It's offside.
it's impossible to tell whether that hits Onana or not, really. I mean, it's very close to him, that's for sure.
It hit him, man. There.
He was best to step out of the way, but
There.
he just launched himself.
There.
This angle would tell us, wouldn't it? That angle, you would go
There.
back.
It hit him. There.
VAR confirming, we can hear them from Stockley Park saying that they're looking to see if there's any flick off Onana.
There is no conclusive evidence of a touch, and so the goal stands. It is 1-1.
That's where I got to with it. You could not be sure that that ball has hit Onana. Only he would know. He's unlikely to admit it.
Yeah, that's one goal he wouldn't be claiming.
Oh, he just said he did.
Well, we won't get a re-review.
Oh, Nana, did he just admit it there that he did touch the ball?
So it is as you were as it stands with these teams level on points. Bogard. Barkley. Buendia gets you through towards Abraham.
This is the United goal and the substitution twitch up.
Oh.
Those, as it may be both, have brought Villa to
1-1,
life.
1-1.
Quite passive in the game.
It's 1-1. I hope we win it. We need to win it.
Real sharpness. Just make the game of possession out from the back like this.
1-1.
With Rodgers in that central position, that little flick to set up that attack previous to the corner is the type of thing that Villa need. Just look at him in there with his sort of legs straight away. It's a big difference.
Come on, ref.
Severo, but he's dispossessed him. Rodgers off again. Bailey pulls it across Abraham in the first touch. Allowed Dallo to swipe it clear.
Wow, Villa
Just
looks
watch.
like they're coming back at us
Diogo
now.
Dallo just flicks his leg up in front. Tammy Abraham, that might just put him off. But Villa are a different team all of a sudden. Just there, that little flick from Dallo, and he knows Tammy Abraham, his first touch there wasn't instant enough. Rubbing his hands, he's got encouragement.
Already since his return for the second spell at Villa Park. Fernandes with the touch, he's hit it away.
Oh, we've been too careless with this play, man. What's going on?
Rodgers, hit by Yoro. It's a bit nervous at the back now for Manchester United.
It's time for them to respond. Better team at the start of the second half and the last part of the first.
Come on, we're getting bullied off the ball.
That's what's been the form of substitutions.
Come on.
Casemiro. Here's Bruno Fernandes.
You're right. I think that somebody will come on. Ahmad. Will go off that far side. Just put Wendy, I think.
He's got the card in his hand now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's for dissent. I think he just must say something to him, or maybe it's a reaction to something.
Yeah, it was for dissent.
Give that ball to Luke Shaw.
Fernandes with the kick. Oh, I was wrestling with Rodgers. Crossed by Cunha. Behind the fashion, Casemiro underneath it. And Burmo cleared by Mings. Cleared by Luca Digne. Again, just the yellow card. Fernandes wins it back. It's Amad Diallo, lost his footing. Fernandes looking for a Burmo. Mings had to make that, and Rodgers steers it to safety. Here's Bailey. There's a tangle between Yoro and Abraham off the ball. Bailey looking for Rodgers, but it falls short. And now it's Manchester United who come again.
It's end to end. Great pass.
Fernandes has found Cunha. Cunha!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Aston Villa taken apart. Cunha with balance and precision gives United the lead again. And in this seesaw battle for preeminence in the Champions League race, it is Manchester United who have it in their hands.
Well, that is an absolute thing of beauty, that goal. It really is.
What
Villa
a
on the
goal.
attack. It breaks down in United. Counter-attack quickly.
2-1.
I mean, Bruno Fernandes. His assists and his contributions towards goals are a joke. Just watch there. He runs offside of Burmo, but Cunha doesn't. And the pass from Bruno Fernandes, we're right behind it, so you can just see what he's looking at. And it's a beautiful pass, and the finish from Burmo is special. It really is. You always
From
think
Cunha,
it's
you mean?
Thierry Henry with that one. First touch and then opening out that body and just side-footing it into that far corner. It's emphatic from Cunha. A brilliant response from United.
Well, he's seen it get away from his side with one neat pass from the captain, and Cunha finishing it off.
It's the classic when you play one striker offside when they've gone, and then all of a sudden the second runner comes and it just kills you.
2-1.
What's happened to that
2-1.
Villa back four? Just the wrong man on the ball, the wrong time for Villa.
What
Bruno
a goal.
Fernandes. It was an exceptional pass.
Here's Cunha. Maguire.
Attack. Ahmad, come on.
It's Yoro. Now Shaw. Then Yoro's actually got booked. This is why.
Yeah, this was just in the build-up to the Villa attack, which preceded the Manchester United goal, and he just blocks him off the ball away from the referee, but the referee sees it out the corner of his eye.
Wire. Digne under pressure. Super sub set to come on.
There's a big impact off the bench for Michael Carroll. Disappointed to have been left out today.
Come on, Sesko, give us another goal.
It's been a Burmo over to the right hand side, Amadov. They've made the substitution.
Burmo. Emerges with it, finds Melu.
Ahmad, why did you let that go out?
Holding his ankle. Here comes the change. It is a Burmo.
Burmo's left Ahmad on. You can't really disagree with that. Ahmad's been good today. It's the slip for him.
So 6 goals in his last 8 Premier League appearances for Benjamin Šeško. 3 of them have come as a substitute.
Burma looks disappointed there, but why not?
No, he was shaking his head when he walked off.
Come on, wake up, lad. We don't need to see that Old Trafford. Enjoy this moment, enjoy the love. We don't need to see any dissent there. Right? You've not been great today. You've done well.
Yeah,
So
sure.
let's enjoy this. We need to win.
Cunha.
Oh,
Yeah, having to try and navigate his way out. Moves likewise. Fernandes. Such a significant part to play. Down injured. Bruno Fernandes has had a part to play in both goals, and in doing so has reached 16 Premier League assists for the season, which is 1 more than David Beckham and the most for a United player. Still 4 short of the Premier League record, which is held jointly by Henry and De Bruyne.
No, you won't put it past him. I have to say, from the very start of the second half, he just had more urgency. He was the one that was really trying to force things, and I have to say, his quality is incredible. And he always tries to
2-1,
play the
2-1.
most difficult
Let's
pass
go,
and
people.
make a difference with everything that he does. Cunha points towards him. I tell you, he had quite a lot still to do to his Cunha, and he did it.
But you cannot underestimate the
Still nil the other game.
inspiration provided by the United captain over
Eketiké's on the bench
such a
for
long
Liverpool
period of
today.
time.
Whoa!
Really, he's a
So Eketike
consistent
on the
performer.
bench.
Missed many games, actually, a few
Really
this-
starting over
this
Eketike.
season followed the defeated Villa.
I mean, I know it's only Spurs in it, so that's why he's done it.
And then missed the
That's
next
a
3.
big call, massive call.
He never takes the easy option. He always tries to see that forward pass.
Solanke stats. So's the stats. Kinski back on the bench.
Sideways passes and passes back the way.
Yo, Tottenham actually, the bench is so dead. Even their first team is so dead, man. You good to feel sorry for them, but no, we don't. Yo, we've got Rio starting for Liverpool over Ekitike.
He comes out of the top 4 by Liverpool later.
Let's hope it goes well for him. He's a good player, the kid. He's a really good player. Why not? Give him the chance. He's played really well as well over the past 2 games for Liverpool. But Ekitike on the bench, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Bogard.
I know anyone can beat Spurs these days.
He's got Villa back in it once already.
Here comes Villa again.
Back from Bailey.
Here they come again. We'll let them keep the ball too long. The passes.
Too much.
I thought Onana should have played it into the box well before that, as should Leon Bailey. Just sitting back in there quite compact, and we'll play on the counter attack. A bit of thinking to do. 10 minutes in this season.
2-1, brother. 2-1.
Teams.
Let's go.
At those Champions League places.
The votes backing United to win 75%, draw 12%, and Aston Villa to win 12%. You know, United do let me down. Let's go. Come on, Cunha.
It's the
Here we go.
Carabao Cup final, the top two in the Premier League going head to head on Sky Sports Football next Sunday. Coverage beginning at 3:30 for that Arsenal Manchester City clash.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Fernandes.
Nice. That's all. Yes, brother. Come on. Come on.
Cunha.
Woo!
Šeško!
Ooh, super sub. Bro, I told you before. You'll come on and score, bro.
Substitutes. And surely now, that is the goal that means there will be a points advantage over Aston Villa and extra security for that bid to be in the Champions League next season.
Šeško.
That's a huge goal. Šeško off the bench again.
I told you before. I was happy he was on the bench. Told you.
Back the way with a brilliant bit of skill.
Happy put him on the bench. You know, he is our super sub. When everybody's tired, bring him on.
Reads the
He'll
flight
score
of
the
the
goals for you.
ball. He just hits it on the turn.
Wow.
Benjamin Šeško. That's game over. Diogo Dalot stood in front of the goalkeeper, but he's no chance. It's a deflection off a Villa player. I think it's Buendia. And it does for Emi Martinez, and it does for Aston Villa. The leap of Šeško into the gods. United have 3 points. A little Michael Carrick jig.
Super sub. Big smile there by Michael Carrick. Super sub. I told you before, like the last few games when he started, I was like, he's not starting, he's not ready to start. Let him come in when players are tired. Then ooh, bang goes through. Only Cunha got his hand is starting spot, and you've seen it. But time and time again when he starts, he's scoring his assist, he's scoring an assist. So for Šeško, he needs to wait a bit longer, a bit more longer to start. Maybe in the Champions League, maybe after we qualify for the Champions League.
Something out of this match.
Come on, United. Come on.
Barkley and Digne, the two men replaced by Unai Emery.
Huge disappointment shown there from both of them. 5-minute period after United scored that first, but other than that, to show more.
Douglas Luiz's corner. Was tempted to come in on it, but it's cleared by Bruno Fernandes. Here's Bogard wrestling for it with Amad Diallo. Rodgers emerges with it. It's for Abraham.
Come on. Easy, easy. Light work. Yes, brother. Yes, Sean.
Hello. Way by Mings. This could be that rarest of things, a Manchester United win that Liverpool fans will be celebrating because Villa's position means that Liverpool with a win later could overtake them by virtue of their better goal difference to get into the top four. Here's Shaw, Casemiro, Hernandez, he's had both goals already. Send him another one for Sheshko.
What has he done?
I can't believe what he's done there, Benjamin Sesko. And to be fair, Bruno Fernandes can't believe it either. It's exceptional.
Why? Why did he do that?
United's captain, and he's in front. I mean, you can't catch him. He's just got to drive right across Onana in towards goal. He just does not need to take that so early. Just get it right across. That Villa player that's coming back.
Bro!
Hey.
Look, I can't believe this.
Relieved that he's got his goal already and that they've got the comfort of a 3-1 lead, because that could have been a big miss.
Well, on the first goal, Casemiro.
Oh, you're watching the Barca game as well? Oh, I didn't even know they were playing now.
Developed.
Bro, did you see what Sesko just did? Unbelievable, mate.
Has been sensational in this second half.
Rafinha, man, he's a baller.
Even on that third goal, there was a little
I know
bit
Rashford
of
is going to
magic.
win the trophy, man. All right, Crashy.
I'm sure she'll forgive you, Luca.
Yeah.
And you'll probably be back for a second United game now.
Oh, first United game. What a good one.
And happy Mother's Day to mums everywhere. Andres Garcia is going to come on here for the stricken Emi Buendia. As Villa's problems mount. We have, of course, because of their extra commitments, played significantly more matches than Manchester United. In Michael Carrick's reign here alone, they played 4 extra games, but there's no doubt that their Premier League form has deserted them. It's a very inconvenient time. This isn't total as it looks, but that could change depending on what Liverpool do later.
They're in treacle, aren't they? They're like Aston Villa. Such a good game today. They've hunted them down. Liverpool with the shoulder. Chelsea helping them last night, but it's a big ask. Now Emery's men. Flat for a lot of this game. Lacking in belief. Last 10 games. Confidence last 10 games is shown.
Bailey. Here's Onana. Garcia. Onana again. Cunha. And Casemiro finds Abadian. He's got options up the side. Look for Sheshko. And Bogart was there. Here's Douglas Luiz, who gets it back from Rodgers. Try to take on Davo. It's Aston. Mings. Konsa. Gets his body in the way of Garcia. But it is an Aston Villa corner. He's back to Bogart. Cross which flips off Casemiro, and Villa have another corner.
Don't take Casemiro off, man. Don't take him off.
Has to be urgency about Villa now if they are to get anything out of it. Bogart clips this one across. Into a dangerous area, but it doesn't come off. Villa with 8 games left after this. There was a situation a couple of years ago when they were vying with Spurs for a Champions League place. How things have changed since then for Tottenham, but Villa lost a 4-0 match against them in March with 10 games left and still finished ahead of them. But Manchester United are looking pretty irresistible at the moment with the turnaround in form since Michael Carrick came back to the club. 8 games left for them as well against opponents whom only one has beaten them so far. Here's Amad Diallo.
Could be shoot.
They do urge to have a go. Resisted the temptation though. Shaw.
Sorry. Kobe, take your shot, man. Don't be shy.
Change here. Casemiro is going to come off here to be replaced by Ugarte. And what a send-off Casemiro will get. Because he's been effective in both boxes, but it was that breakthrough goal for United that was so important.
Yeah, gets the first goal. It's a good one. It's classic Casemiro. He's been brilliant in both boxes for United. 7 goals, which says record haul in a red shirt in the season. Big contribution. He was in line to be man of the match at that point until Bruno Fernandes delivered a masterclass.
Unless there's a U-turn, 4 games left at Old Trafford for Casemiro. Really think he's been here for Villa, but even though he got in behind Lenny Yoro, couldn't get there. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Fernandes. Shaw. Yoro. Ugarte tries to send Fernandes away. For a moment, he was looking for a man of the match performance of the goal.
Just a touching from him. Just at the start of the second half, Bruno Fernandes just sprinting around, getting the ball quicker. There's a corner over on this bottom left-hand corner. He sprinted towards it and got there quickly. He just injected the urgency into the game. That just wasn't there in the first half. Just drifted for 45 minutes. Both teams really. Maybe a little bit rusty, having not played for 11 days. Villa coming off the back of a European midweek game, just didn't get going. Just responsibility of the home team to get things going.
I told you before, bro. Bruno, like, you go quiet, then all of a sudden, boom, you switch it up. Once he switches it, that's it. It's for the win.
Shaw.
Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy for Cunha. Too easy.
Well, uses Ugarte.
And Ugarte tried to.
Switched on. Abraham going down.
Foul. It's inside the box, I'm not sure. Just caught Ugarte.
Come on. Come on.
Here's Fernandes. Davies tackle carried into the Shishko. Leon Bailey.
Ugarte just came on. Like, start running. Start running. You've got 8 minutes, 6 minutes to run. You've only just come on. Kobe shouldn't be doing all that running. Look at you. Look at Ugate's way back there.
Fernandes.
Ugarte should be sprinting. Look at him. He's still that. Still there. Look at him.
Stallo.
He should be calling for the ball there. Look at him. He's walking around.
Maguire.
Now sprint. Well done, Cubby. Well done, Cubby. He's so cool and calm on the ball, man.
Short.
Who's running in that space?
Cunha. Lots of fans more relaxed at stoppage time now that third goal has been scored.
Relax, man. It's been a good day for him. Half time, he was giving them a little bit of a rocket to step it up. And they have done that in the second half. They've been very good. A 3 or 4 minute period when Villa responded to Casemiro's header. By far the better team.
Thanks for the votes, guys. Thanks for voting in the chat. 78% United to win. 11% draw. 11% Villa to win. Come on, Kobe, move it. Move the ball. Bugatti should be sprinting, man. He's only just come on. What is wrong with him, man?
Which they're on.
He's not even.
It's Cunha who's played a.
Where is it? Where is Bugatti? Look at him.
To Bruno Fernandes. Sure.
Come on, let's go. Look at Kobe, he's still moving forward.
Turn on the star now. Diallo's shot deflected off Esri Konsa.
Good play there, good play. Bugatti's moving like he's been playing for the last 80 minutes, 90 minutes.
To your chosen player?
Yeah, it's definitely him.
That's necessary for the club.
16th for the season. It's just been booked.
He's always going to go and meet him outside the box and get it or bring him down. He's not going to get driven back into his penalty area, Harry Maguire. That's what Brendan Rodgers.
2 minutes of stoppage time left. Again, the faintest of hopes for Aston Villa to make something if they made a breakthrough now. Lucas Luiz pulls this one back. This is wide. Disappointing day for Unai Emery, who might look now on the Europa League, in which he's had such success in the past, as their best route of being in the Champions League next season. This, of course, this match between the two legs of their Lille tie, with the return of home on Thursday.
Euro.
I don't know, I'm not sure. You got to be somewhere?
I just sat here minding my own business and just realised it's 97 minutes in. Thinking, where was the stopping Austin with the substitutions, but
Normally defensive. VAR checks perhaps on whether the ball brushed with Arda's backside. Here's Bailey, Abraham! Oh, Garcia and Douglas Luiz got in each other's way.
do it.
Bro, that should have been a goal.
It should be 3-2.
Should be 3-2, man.
Here's Garcia.
That should be 3-2.
Manchester United take a giant step towards being in the Champions League next season. Michael Carrick's 100% record managing United at Old Trafford remains intact. Casemiro sent them on their way in the second half with his header from the corner. And after Aston Villa had given them a scare with Ross Barkley's equaliser, they just kicked on. Bruno Fernandes with a second assist.
Darlow should have had 2 goals today at least. At least 2 goals for Darlow today. But he flopped both of them. Cunha scored. Sheshko came on to score. What a game.
And that is a significant result in terms of the Champions League finishes so far this season, because it not only consolidates
You can't stop scoring.
inside them, but also extends their lead over the teams around them. Elsewhere, it's all about what happened at the bottom of the table. It's a point for Nottingham Forest against Fulham. Forest could have won that game.
The rest of the game's all 0-0. United, we are now. Why is the table not updated?
Still going on at Selhurst Park, and Leeds United are holding on Sky Sports Cricket. They had a penalty that was missed by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They were down to 10 men before half-time, but it's still 0-0 in their game against Crystal Palace. That's Sky Sports Cricket if you want to watch the last couple of minutes.
We've got Liverpool coming up now.
Move into third place in the table, and they're also 3 points clear of Aston Villa, 6 clear of 5th place Chelsea, with Liverpool still to play today. Down at the bottom, West Ham briefly out the bottom 3.
54 point now United, as you can see there. Let me show you the table.
Inside the bottom 3, Leeds United on 32 points. Live tennis coming away from Indian Wells on Sky Sports. You'll be able to follow all the action. That's going to be available for you on Sky Sports Tennis at 5:30 this evening.
You see it there, 54 point now. City, just about, we're just about around City there. So I think we cemented the third spot. Alright, third spot is our position now. If Liverpool wins today, they go above, or they'll level on point. Actually, they'll go above. They go into 4th if they beat Tottenham. If they win today, they go above Tottenham. They go 4th. Chelsea might not qualify for the Champions League, man. Because we are back to... Yeah, this is looking peak. One more game. If we win another game, 57 points. That will cement our third spot in the Champions League. And we don't care what City. We need to look ahead at City anyway. We shouldn't be looking down on these guys, what they do. Forget about them. Let's look at what City are doing and see if we can catch up with Man City. That's what we need to be doing. And Liverpool, once they start playing good runs, it's gonna be a different thing. But this is why you should be playing. This is how you should play against teams like this that in European football. You know what I mean? And because they've had a game midweek, they're gonna be tired, man. But they gave you a goal. It just wasn't for them. So here we are, United into the top 4, into the top 3. That's it. No argument there. 3 point over the line. And it wasn't to be for Villa today. They've not done a double on us in over 70 years, so it was. I mean, thank God it's not Amorim. They would have thought they'd done a double on us today. But well done, Michael Carrick, again for the win. Thanks for watching, guys. Gonna hand this poll. 78% United to win it. All good. 9 votes. And United won it. So that's how you do it, really. That's how you do. That's how you play teams like this. Old Trafford is become a fortress again. No one can come there and go, we're gonna win. From the tunnel, you should be looking at the players around and go, we're not gonna win this game. We're gonna struggle against Manchester United. But come on, United. It's Liverpool next. Done it. Leeds United has just finished 0-0. They held on 10 men. They got a red card. Leeds United, but they still survived that. And we are now looking at Anfield, where Ekitike is on the bench. Ekitike not starting this game. He started Rio. But yeah, Leeds United 0-0. Even though it's so difficult to win against 10 men. You know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed a penalty. What a shame.
No goals there, but there were 4 at Old Trafford, 3 of them to Manchester United, and Casemiro, who's on his way out of Manchester United, I think, at the end of the season with the first of the goal.
Yeah, but he's doing so well in the last few months. And what he does, when you look at it, is his timing. Because his timing for these headers is absolutely fantastic. Like, it's no fluke where he reads the ball, the pace of it, and then he finishes it brilliant.
Ross Barkley's goal was allowed in the end. Onana, we can see, is in an offside position. They had a good look at it on VAR and couldn't find anything conclusive to suggest that he had touched the ball.
Yeah, no, I don't think that, he's trying to get out of the way. And to be honest, when the ball comes back in towards Ross Barkley, he should be getting back on the side anyway. But, he doesn't do that. He just manages to move his legs out of the way. It's a great finish by Ross Barkley on his opposite foot as well.
And you can see the shorts move, but that could be caused by the ball just going past them as well. That could be caused by the wind. But although he does say it did hit him, it looks as though that's what he's saying.
That's Ross Barkley's goal all day long. He's trying to claim that. Honestly, that goal's bonus. He might be able to he's got some front there.
But in the end, because Manchester United got back into the game, it wasn't significant in terms of the outcome. But this pass, yeah.
Brilliant pass. You can see there that Konsa gets caught with Roberto. Cunha had not had his best game, but this is what good players do. They don't care. It doesn't seem to affect him. You can see Konsa just runs in. The passing, the timing is great. Opens his body up lovely. Just guides it into that corner. Really good finish. Such an important goal for him as well.
So that made it 2-1 to Manchester United, and it got even better for them. Benjamin Šeško has become a real super sub for Manchester United with the third.
Yeah, he has been. And, to be honest, I think Villa all day, but they were all over the place. And, Šeško obviously sees it come back in the box, and as a typical striker, with the form that he's been in, whether he's been on the bench or he's come off the bench, he turns quickly here. He sees the ball, he takes a shot, he takes a deflection, but he goes in. It's a great finish for him and for his confidence as well.
Bruno Fernandes got the assist for the opening 2 goals for Manchester United. That takes them on to 16, which is more than any other Manchester United player in a Premier League season. It was also the second of them, his 100th assist for Manchester United. Here he is with Pien Mullenstein.
Bruno, congratulations. Just put into words how significant that performance and that win was today.
No, this was very important because it's against a direct opponent, let's say. We were with the same point, so getting this advantage from them it's always good. And obviously we needed to win the game after last game that we couldn't get the 3 points we wanted. So today we did the job. I still think we can do much better, but the job is done. We got the 3 points, and I'm very pleased with that.
You knew it was going to be a difficult ask today, but what pleased you most about the performance?
No, as always, like in the Premier League, every game is difficult. Obviously, when you play against Villa, that are a team very well organized and know what they have to do, the plan against us. It's always very good. It's always very tough to play against them, and a part of that, they have individual players that can make such a difference. But I was about to follow our plan, what we trained to do in this game. We did it very well. We knew they had a high line that we had to make sure that our runs were on point, because it's very difficult to get the momentum on that high line. It looks easy, but it's more difficult, because if the timing is not perfect and the pass is not good, it's very difficult. But we did it today, and we won the game.
You've hit a couple of milestones yourself as well today. You've got your 100th assist. In doing so as well, you beat David Beckham's assist record for a single season at the club at Manchester United. So how much of a proud moment is that for you as well?
Come on,
No,
Bruno.
obviously, I'm more proud and more pleased because I did it serving my teammates. You know, that's even better because giving joy to the others is also very good when you play in the position I play. So I'm very happy that I can help them to score and to be happy having their moments. And obviously, it's a huge achievement for me, but main achievement will be in the top spots at the end of the season.
Massive congratulations today. Thank you so much. Thanks, Bruno.
Player of the match.
Obviously, with Cobby coming back the last few months, they've made a great little partnership, good understanding, and like I said, when you're playing with someone like that who has that stature on the pitch, the confidence will just ooze through you.
I love the fact that he is really bought into the club as well, and you can see how much he's loved being a Red and will do until the day he leaves. Some other comments coming in via YouTube, keep them coming in. Victoria says, "Come on United, what a win." Gary Wright, "Well done United, great show of football. The Reds fans were brilliant today and lovely goals. Oh, what a feeling." And then our Reptile, who we heard from before the game actually, about looking up instead of down in the table. We are looking up. Second, here we come. I know it's a stretch to catch City, possibly, but you have to aim high, don't you, Quinny?
100%, sorry. Otherwise, we're at the wrong club. You have to look up and chase whoever's in front of us. That's how it is. And this club has never, as long as I've been here, Wes will tell you, we've never ever looked behind us or look who's coming behind us. You always look forward. So
yeah.
If it's, I said before, if it's mathematically still possible, this is a crazy game. Anything is still possible.
7 points isn't
you've got to go
huge.
For it. You've got to go for it.
Yeah.
You've got to go for it. And that's what the mentality, you've got to plant that seed in the player's mind. And of course, Mike will take it game by game. But you got to plant that seed in the player's mind. Look, this is still up to grabs there, and you got to prepare now, recover, and look forward to the next game.
Yeah, so that's the table as it stands at the moment. Obviously, Liverpool host Spurs. So if you're watching this on repeat, that game will have happened. You'll know what's happened. But we imagine Spurs will lose at Liverpool. But regardless of what they're doing, it's what we do that counts. And we've done our job today. Now 3 points ahead of Villa with a much better goal difference. That could be a factor. And 6 points ahead of Chelsea, who were beaten at by Newcastle at Stamford Bridge on Saturday evening. So Wes, it does look very nice now, this league position.
It does, and I think the goal difference does make a play this season because it's so tight. But like we've talked about, you've just got to look at winning the next game and seeing what City do now.
Yeah.
Everything below you is below you. We can only control our destiny. So the results are obviously what we're looking for. And I'm pretty sure a few of them have still got to play each other. I know we play Liverpool still, but there's some tough games still to go for other teams. But yeah, listen, Michael's got us in a great position now, and now it's about us trying to drive on and try and get even more points.
And I know results are most important right now. Performance secondary, but the performance in that second half was really good. Yeah. We were speaking pre-match about how maybe there has been a little bit of a downturn in performances of late, but we still got the results, apart from at Newcastle. But that seemed a really good second half display.
No, that's all they needed. And you have to also give credit to Villa. They come with a game plan. They're well organised. They have a certain style of play, very disciplined, and. But the second half was a different game. Because obviously Michael said to them something at half-time. They need to move the ball quicker. Ahmad got more on the ball. Cunha got more on the ball. They were more direct. You saw more Luke getting forward, and Diogo Dalot got forward a couple of times. And there's also, we have to remember, there was one pass from Casemiro where he almost came off from Diego Dalot. He ran in behind, and he just...
it came off his shoulder, yeah.
That would have been one of the passes of the season.
Yeah.
So... Then all of a sudden things started to happen for us the second half, and that's what we needed the first half. But look, it doesn't matter now. We go on the game. We got the 3 points, and it's the business end of the season. Yes, of course we want to play good football. Get results.
So great day for the men's team. Just want to say that the Women's League Cup final has finished. Unfortunately, Mark's going to say beaten 2-0 by Chelsea there. So commiserations to our women's side who've done a fantastic job getting to that final. Remember, there are still big games ahead for the women's team. They're still in the Champions League at the quarter-final stage. They're still chasing Champions League qualification again via the league. So lots to play for. So commiserations on today, but it's been a fantastic season so far. Back to some of your comments on YouTube. And man of the match is obviously a hot topic of debate at the moment because there are a few candidates. You can also vote for your man of the match on the Man United app. Yab Sega Yabu says Casemiro, man of the match. Humphrey Mabanga, Bruno Fernandes, man of the match. And a shout here from SC95. Cunha was my man of the match today. His crossing was exceptional. He got the goal, Wes did put in some really nice crosses as well. So he's up for, he's certainly a candidate for man of the match.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Cunha can get himself in some really good positions, and especially in the first half, he got some great balls across the box, and you could see he's a little bit disappointed. No one's gambled and tried to get themselves in there, but he's got the strength and ability to be able to do that. And sometimes someone's just got to take that gamble to try and get on the end of it. But again, I thought it was tough in the first half, but second half, they got a little bit tired, but we did step it up a bit. And when we found more room, that's when Bruno, Cunha, them sort of players, they come into play. You know, they exploit it, and we managed to get the goals. But again, Cunha's always a threat. It's as simple as that. And it's hard for defenders at times because they try and get tight, they try and muscle him out, and they hardly win. You know, you think you can win it, but he muscles you out of it. He gets on the turn. But again, he was doing what was asked of him.
Another goal for Šeško off the bench, Quinny. You both played with one of our greatest ever players to impact games off the bench. And although Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would always want to start games, and he did start a hell of a lot of games, his ability to read game situations, work it out in his head and come on and score vital goals was uncanny. Šeško's got a little bit of that, it seems.
I think Šeško is young, so he's Michael's obviously being patient with him, but he's got the confidence now. To compare him to Ole is difficult because Ole was brutal. I mean, Ole will come on for the 5-10 minutes left and score 4 goals or something, or have 5 chances. He was just unbelievable how he read the game and knew which defenders will open the legs and will switch off. And but with Šeško now, I think he's got the confidence on his side, and he'll be a little bit disappointed not starting today because of his scoring in the last couple of games. But if he continues like that, oh my goodness! Oh, I think if he continues like that, he's got to play him from the beginning. But look, he's got his goal. He could have had 3 if he was on it today. So, but very important for him, good for his confidence. But Ole was something else. Ole was the beast.
Yeah, he certainly was. A couple more shouts on man of the match. Two-Face says Kobe Mainu. He was great under pressure. Ronald Kirabo. Can we give man of the match to the whole team? And certainly there have been a lot of candidates today. OK, let's get the thoughts of our commentators, Liam Bradford and Ben Thornley.
That is an absolutely brilliant result for Manchester United and a performance to go with it, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to make too much about how huge a game it was beforehand, but I think now you can look back on that and say that's a really big 3 points, and it's a really big performance as well. I thought the way that they came out for the second half after the first half was littered with mistakes from both teams. I thought in the second half that United were much the better side, and they would have been. It would have been a bit of a blow for the Villa goal to have stood as well. So they showed tremendous character, tremendous skill, and the determination was just there from the word go in the second half, and they thoroughly deserved that 3 points.
7 points behind Manchester City, 3 points ahead of Aston Villa, 6 points ahead of Chelsea. It puts them in a really, really good position now to kick on for the rest of the season. I think it would be remiss of us not to spend a little bit of time talking about Bruno Fernandes. 2 more assists for him today. Over 100 assists for this football club now, and takes David Beckham's record for the most number of assists in the league in a single season. Incredible, isn't he?
Well, you're looking at the pass for Matheus Cunha. I mean, he's got absolutely everything. He's got everything. What he's given to this football club with the quality that he's done and the games that he's played, he hardly ever misses. He is outstanding is the best I can describe. He's just outstanding.
The ball for Casemiro's header, and we'll talk about Casemiro as well because it's another imperious performance from the Brazilian, was his 5th assist for Casemiro header this season in the league. It's incredible, really.
They just continue to, to rewrite, don't they? And Casemiro, for me, and I'm sure many other people as well, will think that this has been his best season in a Manchester United shirt. He's so important. The way he reads the game, you don't win the things that he's won without being a fantastic player. And not only that, he started to add goals this season, some really important goals and some really good headed goals as well that arguably have been set up by Bruno Fernandes. But yeah, he's going to be difficult to replace, but he's certainly going to be missed.
All smiles down here. Another 3 points for Manchester United. Roll on Bournemouth. Back to you guys.
Yeah, thanks very much, lads. They certainly enjoyed the game as well. Just wanted to point out, if you like this tracky top, Quinny and Wes were just commenting on it. You can get one yourself. Get on the United store. The QR code is on your screens now. So this is part of the Adidas Originals collection. You can buy it on United store. Good to hear from Liam and Ben there, who said that performance was excellent. It was interesting to hear you two talking about the first half, actually, because Villa were up for it in that first half. They matched us and it was close. But we took over in the second half. Why do you think that was?
Well, listen, they would have been a little bit tired from their game on Thursday. And I think the lads would have been a little bit disappointed how the first half went as well. So you try and step it up, try and get a good start. And they certainly did that. But like I said, once there was more space, once we broke a little bit quicker, they couldn't get back as quick, couldn't get bunched up, couldn't defend as a team. We took advantage of that. And that's when the gap started opening. Bruno can see the gaps, Casemiro can see them. And if we're being honest, it should have ended more than 3-1 today. It should have been at least 5.
And it's another good performance against a good team. Mm-hmm. Look at the teams we've beaten under Michael Carrick's tenure so far. It does seem some of the better performances have come against better teams. Does that signal anything in particular?
It shows the confidence in Mike as a manager. He'll probably, because he'll give that energy to the players. In his team talks, he'll be talking to opposition not as in terms of, oh, we're playing Villa. No, he'll be talking because he's played there, he's done it, he knows what it's like. So he'll bring that experience into his team, and because the team always reflects the manager. So this is not a surprise to Michael, because he's played against the Villas, he's played against teams who are trying to win leagues, trying to win Champions League. So that energy will go through the players. He'll install that into Bruno, Casemiro, and they'll just spread it around the team. And so this will be no surprise for Mike and the team, because this is expected, and he'll be planting those seeds in the players' minds in terms of, look, this game is important, but we can win it, and we expect to win it, and you got to go out there and perform. And so I'm not surprised when I see this.
We'll bring you some reaction from the dressing room as soon as we get it, but let's hear what the press made of it all. Here's Sam.
Simon, thank you for joining us. Firstly, just your thoughts on the game and the story it tells us about the two clubs.
Look, I think it was a bit of a slow start. First half wasn't great for either side, I don't think. But I think once Manchester United got in front, there was more purpose about the play. Clearly, the equaliser wasn't great, but then they've come back and got 2 goals, and I think it's a really, really big win against one of the teams that obviously they're battling for top 4, top 5 place for. And I think it's onwards and upwards now for Manchester United.
And another day where Bruno Fernandes was at the centre of everything good that United were doing. He's sort of quietly closing in on the record for most assists in a single Premier League season. Is that something you expect him to now go on and break?
Yeah, I think it's quite possible, isn't it? When you bearing in mind that virtually every goal that Manchester United score, he's either scoring it or he's assisting it. But I do think the first goal was key, and Casemiro, the fans were singing one more year about him, but I think he doesn't get the assists, he doesn't get the goals, but I think a lot of the work that he does goes unnoticed, and I think he today was just as crucial as Bruno Fernandes, and clearly showed exactly what Manchester United are going to miss when he leaves the club at the end of the season.
And because of results over this game weekend, and obviously that we're playing Aston Villa, who were in 4th at the start of the day, how close do you think Manchester United are now to thinking that's Champions League qualification. We feel very comfortable that that's what's coming.
Well, I think if you ask Michael Carrick, he'd say no. It's one game at a time. With Bournemouth on Friday, and then another break before fixtures, and then Leeds and Chelsea after that. Chelsea's obviously a big game. Liverpool's a big game. I don't think anybody will be counting their chickens yet. Clearly, getting back into Europe was the aim at the start of this season. When Michael Carrick got the job, getting into the Champions League was the aim. It's there for them, and I think it would be disappointing if they didn't manage it now, but there's still quite a lot of work to do.
Yeah, unfortunately that is true, isn't it? That's a realistic view on the situation. Simon, thank you very much. We'll get back to the studio.
Yeah, thanks to Sam. Good to see Simon there as well. More shouts from Man of the Match coming in on YouTube. Keep your comments flowing if you can. Also, when you get a chance, get on the Man United app. There's loads of content on there for you. Including at the moment, there is a question about what's the best goal of the game. I'll ask the lads in a minute. Also, there's a competition which is live at the moment. It's also featured on the programme there. There's a QR code on your screen. I'll put it that right side of the screen, shall I? There's a competition on there where you can win a signed shirt and a Snapdragon-powered laptop, and that's in partnership with Snapdragon and Copilot. So a great opportunity to win fantastic prizes there. But on the goal of the game, who would you give it to and why?
I like Casemiro's header. I think it's a difficult header from where it is, but the way he just glides it in, it's very hard to do, Sully. And I know the other two were good, good play, but to get us off the mark, which we needed to do, it was a very important goal for me, so I'm going to go Casemiro.
Fair shout. Quinny, what are you saying?
Cunha, just the pass from Bruno is just... The pass is... the pass is unbelievable.
You love that pass, don't you?
Oh,
it was a beautiful,
and then the
beautiful
finish,
pass.
The finish is not easy, but the pass is just, oh my goodness, yeah.
Whenever Cunha's running in on goal and opens his body up like that to slow it, you fancy him to get that goal every time, don't you? Like in Burma on the other side, they both do it so well.
And the goalkeeper, I mean, this is not an easy goalkeeper to beat. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, so it takes something special to beat him.
Sure does. Okay, a couple more comments here. Henry Lawanga, Bruno Magnifico delivers again. Crazy Wizzy, another 3 points. Bruno, Crazy with a K, not Crazy, what am I saying? Crazy Wizzy, another 3 points. Bruno Magnificent, Casemiro, king of clutch goals. Like you were saying, Wes, it's an important goal, that. Cunha Classy, Super Sheshko did it again. And Matthew Farrell, have you guys in the studio got your plane tickets ready for Air Sheshko? We are going to the Champions League. That was a moniker coined the other day, wasn't it, for Sheshko, Air Sheshko? We like that one. I hope it sticks. OK, let's hear from our captain. Here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno, I'm going to talk about you and your record in just a moment, but first, that's a really big win, isn't it?
No, it's massive. Obviously, it's a team that was there with the same points as us, so getting 3 points ahead of them, it's perfect for us. It's not what we want to finish the season because we still have a lot of points to play, but the position we are is something that is going to give us the football that we want in next season. So it's very pleased to win against this kind of opponents.
Yeah, really, really important, isn't it, to pick up those 3 points, open up the gap to Aston Villa, open up the gap to Chelsea after that door was left open for you yesterday, but also to close the gap on Manchester City ahead of you. It's very easy to look behind you, but sometimes looking in front is just as important.
No, I think the main target for us is looking in front, not just looking at Manchester City, but look what's coming after. You know, like Bournemouth away, difficult ground, very good players, well coached. So it's a lot of things still coming, and we have to look ahead. And what we have to look ahead is that every game that we have, we need to get 3 points. And then at the end of the day, we make counts, and we'll see where we finish. If we can finish second, obviously, it will be even better. Wouldn't change much of what we're getting next season, but we want to finish as high as possible. That's obvious.
I'm going to ask you, you got a choice now. Do you want to talk about more than 100 assists for Manchester United Football Club? Do you want to talk about more than David Beckham's 15 assists in a single season? Or do you want to talk about the fact that you've assisted a Casemiro header 5 times this season?
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, with Casa, I told him. Before, I saw that picture about assisting him, and I sent him straight away because I think he has 7 goals now. and 5 times was me, or 4 times, something. Five now, and so I told him like that he should give me a bonus also for that, and he told me you should give me a bonus because you're getting assists by that. But obviously, it's I'm very pleased. I have a very good connection with him in this type of situations. He's someone that moves very well in the positions he wants. In the first half, he told me that he wanted the ball ahead of their first zone. In the second half, and when I got the corner, I told him where I was going to put the ball. He moved into the right space and he just had it in. His timing is perfect. The way he heads the ball is also very good. So it makes me very happy that he scores goals. Obviously, I get the assist, but it makes me more happy that he gets goals for us.
And that makes you ahead now of David Beckham's 15 goals in a single season in the league. That's an incredible record. 16 assists.
No, obviously it's very nice. It's a very good achievement. Obviously, we're talking about one of the best players serving strikers and anyone in the box. So I'm very pleased to do that. It's not going to change anything for what I want, but obviously being there with a name that it's being probably one of the players that everyone has looked up to in the way of crossing, in the way of passing, like everyone in their own garden has always tried to do like Beckham was doing it, even if probably you only just swinging his arm like he used to do it and not as much the ball. but obviously I'm very happy to do that.
And just finally, more than 100 goals, more than 100 assists in a Manchester United shirt. It's an incredibly proud achievement, I guess.
No, obviously it's not something that I've dreamed about or thought about it. I always want to help the team to get the most of the game. Obviously, scoring goals and assisting is a big part of my game, and obviously I'm very pleased that today worked out and made us win the game. And obviously, until the end of the season, I just want to try to help the team and keep improving on results-wise.
Bruno, thank you.
Thank you very much.
What a player, Bruno. We love you. What a fantastic player he is. We're rapidly running out of time, so I want to point you in the direction of the Manchester United app, where you can hear the post-match thoughts of Lenny Yoro and head coach Michael Carrick. Also, from midnight onwards, you can see full highlights and the match as well, if you want to run it all back. And there's a big game on Wednesday evening for under-18s. The FA Youth Cup match with Sunderland kicks off at 7 p.m. here at Old Trafford. We'd love for you to come in person to the Theatre of Dreams and support the lads. If you can't, then you can watch it with us. But yeah, really exciting game to look forward to. You loved the Youth Cup, didn't you?
Yeah, it's good, brilliant. Great to be involved in.
Great competition, and we've had some fantastic players emerge from that competition in the past. OK, and that's it. Thanks to Wes, thanks to Quinny, and a really good day for Manchester United, beating the